passing out for hurt and oh. Go by me, as I lay down cold, they catch me. Oh, she say hybrid beat. Go by me. I'm in mama light lamb na room, oh yeah. Papa say na for hurt and oh. Go by me, as I lie down cold, they catch me. Oh, she say hybrid beat. Go by me, as I lie down. Good night, we dey hide, we dey play a love slow. Eyes they speak, but mouths no go show. Fingers touch fingers, hearts they beat. Secret moves reserves, every glance they sweet. Small, small steps, we dey groove. Under lamplight, now we love they prove. No rush, no stress, just they feel. Now this way our love go real. Body close, heartbeat they rise. Every small move they hypnotize. We dey love but we no go show. Night na ours, nobody go know. I'm in mama light lamb na room, oh yeah. Papa say na for hurt and oh. Go by me, as I lie down cold they catch me. Oh, she say hybrid beat. Go by me. I'm in mama light lamb na room, oh yeah. Papa say na for hurt and oh. Go by me, as I lie down cold they catch me. Oh, she say hybrid beat. Go by me, as I lie down. Soft whispers, fingers they trace, go dead outside. Fire inside, embrace every small side. Every gentle touch, not secret love. We dey cherish much, no talk, no show, not just we two. Night day outside, na love we pursue. She say hybrid be the pump for heart. Every chorus they make love start. Oh, night cold, but our love they glow. Na secret moves we go show. I mean heart there for you. You sabi true, but we dey hide for now. Till morning breakthrough. I'm in mama light lamp na room, oh yeah. Papa say na for hurt and oh. Go by me, as I lay down cold they catch me. Oh, she say hybrid beat. Go by me. I'm in mama light lamp na room, oh yeah. Papa say na for hurt and oh. Go by me, as I lay down cold they catch me. Oh, she say hybrid beat. Go by me, as I lie down. Oh.
Alright, cover me as I lie down. Alright, the AI version of Dr. Olo in Kobami. All right, so they can go now. A lot of things them don't happen today. Boku thing them don't happen today. We don't see Usai. What don't come out. We don't see other things then don't happen. Fine up. It look like say the PPRC don't get farm. Where you boss farm big fool. You know, when you get free farm, that one day sweet. Money when you need work for you. You just they say, una give me, una give me, una give me. PPRC don't find the APC party 350 million leons. 350 million leons for two people in comments. Anyway, talk and go talk again. APC get work for them. Then we get to a word where we dey say was small and say, wait, is it Odoyo? Okay, yes, that is to say the one way they always make quiet. Where one talk say then they can slap. Hey God. But then say when you play with dog or when you lead with dog, you go grab with your ear and your body. I don't know what's in this mean right now inside the country. But still, the APC party don't begin pull their shoulder. The man then don't begin talk. And PPRC and this government, they're very crafty. They know say at some point, some man go begin to talk certain words them for actually ginger up them supporters them, for let them they take action. So it's in then do then say, okay, una begin make statements no more. We then complain with the corona all. They'll go put that together, will say low ban then things and they not for up again. Anybody will say certain word again, wait for make in supporter they ginger up with the two and come on at the line. Say okay, no problem. Now the man then can they make all kind of like statements then. And people say no, they're not talking to the wait. I see the other one then begin retaliate and begin to talk some more there. And then say, hey no, this one not fine, not good for the peace and stability. And they all go sit down, they agree. Well, the other hand, they no need for talk, they just need for put action. When they put action, you at one now you go talk. So APC they at one now, they want for the talk. Anytime they want for talk, then they give them boots. And then anytime they want talk, then they give them boots. But hey God, salon people. I dey laugh over this thing because they don't pray the matter. In a way, they don't pray the matter. They don't pray the matter long term. So I don't know waiting for say pass for laugh. Certain thing in the way something they bother you, way something they monitor you. Then you need for laugh and pull out the stress. You need for laugh and take out the stress. I don't know. Waiting at this real thing really happen right now. But anyway, la no waste me energy. They are bringing one of our guests, but don't join we. I see the other one in camera, don't show camera sign. This is not the first time for last see this thing inside this new system. I don't know why, but I see don't show camera sign. But now we stand in bring one of the guests them inside the program. We na Ajibu Tijan Jalo. Ajibu, good evening, welcome to the program.
Good evening, Singapore, and good evening, the Weird family.
How do you go?
And I saw you can't come to eternal day.
So now when I get for I don't make one blow there. I see something. Okay. Go change. You screen correct, ain't it?
Yes, you're missing the
something
high temp and the Tijanjalo, and one name.
Okay, high fame. All right, go. Be away for this minute.
No problem.
Okay, thank you. All right, so but anyway, I've been a laugh over something. I don't mean for laugh, but it kind of really funny so much that I just gave for laugh am out. I don't know. Maybe I ask. I'm not gonna go into that details there yet, but I go ask one question with regards this election and waiting then at the plates. The question for una two una don't ready for this election when they come?
Yes, yes, of course. We're not ready for this election from the last election.
Hmm.
From the time we do the last election, we're not ready for this election.
Okay.
And the question should be, we don't put all modalities in place. No, we still
Okay.
work on that. But with regards to being ready, focused, oh yeah, from the last election, we're not ready for this.
And una think say the fair play go dey even with una modalities, the fair play go dey for una able for work out things?
Singapore, when snake bet you, when you see wrong, you go run away. So, of course, we not believe say fair play go dey. I mean, understand what's in there happen.
Okay.
We dey get into crossroads now in terms of the election. In other words, the 10-year period don't pass with the incumbent winner, President Madabio, Nagwe de Goso. Okay. So when President Madabio they go, if we expect say their own party, now we didn't have power no more, but their own party is scatter pass way because they look for who that would be the best person now for continuing after President Madabio.
Okay.
Now, when you look at President Madabio in record, nothing only for run on. So that person way they come, it get for be very tactful because he cannot run on Madabio in record because nothing only for sure yonder. Furthermore, people within the SLP party where they say don't gains, they say don't see and for say, look here, we haven't benefited in any shape or form. They are big. Where APC be there, at least will be the sea light. So they say don't gains. So therefore, as it is, there is a 75 to 78% chance of SLPP being pushed out. So with that, does that in and of itself, okay, they give you the resilience, they give you the focus, and also they allow the one that we did for plan, for rig, for plan, for overpower, for plan, for do everything at empower. But we go resist down there. We are now open like mountain fat foot. You do unto me one time, shame on me, shame on you. You do unto me two times, now shame on me. It will not happen again. Which happened in 2020, it will not happen again. No way, no way,
Ajibu.
no way.
Ajibu, go can quick one. This resist thing, na in don't cost una so as we dey talk 350 million from the PPRC. You right or no?
It's not not what you do now, how you do them.
Okay.
And of course, not only term this now for make we begin to each other, even though if like we make mistake. But honestly, Lansana Dumbuya na the Secretary General, and by profession a lawyer, he get overstimulated. He should have known better. Really, that kind of talk they not him for talker. So then sets goal for we, we open up and then liquor. Like how you say that you promo, then set we up. And we don't get foresight of that. Then very well know for say discussion like that, the statement like that, they will come up. Okay. And I mean, if you listen to the statement, honestly speaking, it seems like say it violates, kind of violates 39-1, really, from both people that we talk.
Okay, so before we bring the clip them inside, because I'll be the scout for Zainab Sharif in young clip I not be able to see him, but I managed to see him later na Epic Radio, and we will bring him up Gigi Snow. I'll just bring quickly by way.
Yeah, me fambulem. How we only do. My brace here.
All right. And from Bible, let's just bring in another young journalist inside. We so na member of the APC party. Just turn your phone sideways, let be landscape, so you go flop the screen. Whilst you do that, so well done. The program we watch now, we are on YouTube and on Facebook, and now bring Gunta Ibidami inside. Good evening, Gunta.
Yeah, good evening and una cabo, it's afternoon for my hand. Una cabo. I'm glad for the yard today. And of course, I'm glad for see me brother also. It's been a while. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for joining. All right, so we can try for see what we can do for bringing Ojukutuma College just now, it just yes, I see the sign, and it just they tell me about some small wala with it. But whilst I dey play this one, I can walk with them quickly behind the scene, and then they come back just now. So if that be the case, I don't know for start. Let's start with the one way na the pen pusher for the APC party. In name na lawyer Lansana Dumbuya, the Secretary General. Now just listen. The two statements that we can play, one from lawyer Lansana Dumbuya, one from Zainab Sharif. Both statements now statements them we warrant the fine. We make PPRC actually fine the APC. So we come back just now. Lawyer Lansana Dumbuya.
The government, this like government, this national government, this TVTV government, can never do something that went back. Can never do some Dabaru business. And they're not picking up from today when they take the election. Today when they take the election. And I want
more or less, somebody don't understand. You know those
with me. You understand? For that election, for the election empty, Mada be on TV, Jan Corito, Mada be on TV, Mada be on TV, Mada be on TV, Jan Corito. In TV election, for Toka. And not only that, journalists, not only that, this tripartite will be not signed, will be believed say the tripartite go make the country go fine. And indeed, the tripartite go make the country go fine. But then they place on the Babu business for that tripartite. Most of the thing them, when the chief minister they talk, when they say they don't complete plenty of it in them. All that one they lie. And also, one people not say the census. You know, pay attention to the census. And when they come to one, they don't begin lie. They don't begin thinking what they're lie. So therefore, we can't get the main statement from the chairman where that statement there. He go tell you about the tripartite. He go tell you about the census. And he go tell you about all the constitutional amendments and the constitution when they want pass. You remember say, we all be saying we don't want PR system also so. Now they don't go put her inside the constitution. So if you want to support the flag there again, you know, pay attention to the constitution more than pay attention to the flag there again. Because if they pass that constitution, you flag there and get nothing. So now we all
DJ is on fire.
Now we all be ready. Now is the time. It is the time for them to pay attention on this electoral process. And I tell you again, in order to fight again, if they make nonsense on this election when they come, we will come because we never call you. I won't call you now. We are ready for them to do what we do. So make sure they will protect democracy. It is our right. It is our right as citizens of Sierra Leone that we protect democracy. Now we right for protest. It's not the constitution. But we never call you now. We are waiting to sweat them.
Alright, so now go call on now. The wait slow see waiting then can do. I don't know. Honestly, salon people are being gonna forgive me. I don't know why they make fun out of this there today. Because certain thing and they we can tell on something when I get for the listen, But God, God. But when I can think like we say we all consider no more like we just the one kind idol to our business. We be the one now sabi them people here sabi them. We not a politician but don't observe the inside these 7 years. Bible I remember it tell we say we expect a fine.
Of course. Did you get me right?
Yes, we get it clear.
Thank you. No, me, I not been get no doubt. I be expect the fine.
Mm-hmm.
And just like waiting Ajibu be the talk, Mr. Sefwe Sidoya, we not to lawyer, seeing the Secretary General with that kind of person way in be with what he do, and you find out say somebody even grab na in seat. When he starts somebody grab na in seat, he tap him back like stop what they do so. He give him he still make that kind of way like I don't know what's
Okay,
now
well,
be
what about if
way
you see somebody tap and I'm back rather than tell and say stop what you do? So.
Well, I just say, but it's similar.
Okay, similar
you
to
dey
Mada
talk
and
a
Fatima, the
word,
issue.
yes. Because let me tell you something, Pierre.
Mm-hmm.
This now we had I can so the IBAN.
Mm-hmm.
PPRC, the laws the way they put concerning their words here, where they say they no want, even time for campaign just now, not time bomb for APC.
Mm-hmm.
Make no mistake. And we get for the see more of them things there. We get for the see APC, they release more money than the SLPP. Time get for each SLPP, get for they do the same thing. We get for the see they don't pay, but not lie. So if una don't know them thing they are as a party, una for keep una self off from that. For avoid unnecessary spending.
By the way, you did say they get for pay more money, but the beginning self of the whole thing from the time when they say runners onto your marks, APC don't pay pass. Who's that you get for papers? The first rounds first APC papers. This na second ones na knockouts and then give them so nobody no pay and they no more pay. By the way, massager all they fine. Massager.
Well, no, the reason why I talk because we see Usai somebody from Fatima come and talk, then tell we say pay. Wait till me for say no pay.
Igbo, jump a man to a John Rest. Now government money go to government.
If you fear, you don't know say they don't set for me time bomb na ya. Me and me opponent. And then you know say if the other person do I get for left buff, then they can't camouflage you say in don't pay for make them quiz you for make you pay. Even me what I waiting for do. For avoid. And we are Ajibu Sisi there. When I talk to una madam 2028 election, let them just follow the rules. What we want now changes. Make the people again in liberty. Make APC hold tight for CC the aim will do what the people expect them for do. Anything when I lower them put on them una say they affect una will be big. We know how let them say the game don't play don't confusion can inside. And then they don't know who that win.
All right. So we can talk about these particular statements from Ajibu. Ojukutu self don't join we. Let us just make like a turn in phone sideway. So himself go full up the screen. Better one. Ojukutu, just turn your phone sideway if you get me. Turn your phone sideway, and let we start the conversation proper one. Yeah, whilst we wait for a comment turn in phone sideway, let's bring the other people away actually deal with inside the program right now. We in Ajibu, Gunta, and as well we get Ojukutu. So let's just bring them up quickly. Let's start the conversation. We all don't listen to the statement from the Secretary General of the APC party. Ajibu, I want for make you hold on a bit. I see this article where I go tempted for touch. Let's just see how best I can just read the 8 article, quick one. And this one say, where should the PPRC draw the line? Opinion by Gunta. Say section 39.1c and 39.1d of the Political Parties Act number 25 of 2022 prohibits political parties from engaging in communication that is profane, obscene, provocative, or inciting. In principle, these provisions are intended to preserve public order, decency, and peaceful political competition. However, the critical question remains: where should the political parties regulation or registration commission PPRC draw the line between regulation and censorship? So let's just come with you. Let's start with you right away. Gunta, you consider this action of the PPRC has been censored, like then they censor political parties, them, right?
Yeah, because legal provisions are limited to a lot of interpretation. But the point of the matter is I believe that the PPRC they are too politically charged, and because law they go with right, and right they go with responsibility. But to me, the current situation we say right now as a country, not within a political actor say about another person within public life matter, because to me the interpretation of profanity, incitement, and law has been wrongly been used. Because to me, I know they see PPRC as a baby drilling, financial baby drilling. And to me, we side them for draw the line. Now for know when a political actor they use a political jargon or political phraseology, because there are words that you cannot change. We are in the United States of America. Even during the term before Donald Trump they won elections, and they called Joe Biden Crooked Joe. Since Joe a responsible person and innocent a politician in public life, those descriptions are not important compared to the increment in fear in that country, the kind of hardship within that country. And as they speak so right now, the PPRC gets a lot of underlining issues them where even within even within the APC, a lot of underlining issues that the way players then they ask, but for let them give interpretation on. So for me, what you are concerned about had to do with how PPRC they go beyond their scope by misrepresenting or misdescription or misdefining the act. The act they exist for a situation wherein where political actors they make a statement, we get the temerity, we get the tendency for bring war or bring unrest or cause incitement. But honestly, to be honest with us, there's no two-way for what we call the outcome of the 2023 elections. Not if then Tifam. And the lead ringer with Tifam, you understand that? But to me, I must be honest. The reason we make it nice for make PPIC no say some of these issues them instead of the levy fine, then get for the even include the regulatory body we get for who they manage media law and ethics in Sierra Leone. Because to me, those comments about calling the president of the country as a thief is not a criminal comment. And at the end of the day, calling the
comment and not to media something, I make the PPRs the way they regulate them actually take that stand there.
Yeah, but public speech are largely within the remit of law. It's acceptable. The point that they make like that,
but
in as much as if
we get for do with incitement not acceptable.
I agree with you. The section is very clear.
Consider this one from the Secretary General, incitement you consider that there for be?
To me, the law, you get the literary rule and the mischief rule.
Okay.
For me, if I interpret them, I'm not a lawyer, but at the end of the day, I'm one of the best students on media law and ethics at Sierra Leone. I go through the remix. I know the fact that the literary rule not amount to incitement.
Okay.
Because as far as I'm concerned, if I'm in me, I will talk say cause you thief the elections. Because to me, it's like I observe from the even public view. It's like say
the statements get two sides. You get a start, or say in call name. That's not wrong because Marabi said we don't call name before. But waiting it can't down to now the fact say we go call with people them out. I think saying that one day they're too much concerned about. Although PPRC itself they left room for make a lot of people them interpret them.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, even the reference to yes about even in fact. PPRC, you not a regulatory body. For the fact that you be the judge and a definer at the same time, then I'm a concern.
Okay.
They should summon the APC, forget a hearing, for let them do some interpretation for break the law. Because to me, I know Lansana Dumbuya is a lawyer and is going to court. Because at the end of the day, you saying you pull the people and it's not wrong. Public peaceful protest on issues that will matter, you understand, is justifiable within the law. I can call the president saying a
tempted
thief.
for come back to the statements because I see something, then I can straight away bring you Ajibu inside. I tempt for come back to the statement. Please, Unalo, just spare some time and listen to the statement again. From there, I bring Ajibu and then Ojuku to Makolide. And by the way, in name now Gunta, Ebidarami, Gunta, they will be inside the program. Yeah, so let's play again quickly. We come back just now.
The government, this like government, this national government, this TTT government, they never do something that went back. They never do some Dabaru business. And they're not picking up from Friday when they take the election. Friday when they take the election. And I want
No, let someone don't understand. No go school.
you understand? For that election, for the election MC, Mada be on TV, Jan Polito, Mada be on TV, Mada be on TV, Jan, Mada be on TV, Jan Polito. In TV election, we talk about. And not only that, listen, not only that, this tripartite will be not signed, will be believed say the tripartite go make the country go fine. And indeed, the tripartite go make the country go fine. But then they place on the Babu business for that tripartite. Most of it in them, where the chief minister they talk, when they say they don't complete plenty of it in them. All that one they not lie. And also, one if we look at the census, we not pay attention to the census. And like everybody can come to one. They're not beginning like life. They're not beginning so therefore, we can't get the main statement from the chairman where that statement says he will tell you about the tripartite, he will tell you about the census, and he will tell you about all the constitutional amendments and the constitution when they want pass. We remember say we all be saying we don't want PR system also, so now they don't go put her inside the constitution. So if you want to support the flag bearer then, you not pay attention to the constitution more than you pay attention to the flag bearer. Because if they pass that constitution, you flag bearer don't get nothing. So now we all
DJ is on fire.
Now we all be ready. Now is the time. It is the time for them to pay attention on this electoral process. And I tell you again, in order to fight again, if they make nonsense on this election when they come, we are ready or we come because we never call you. I won't call you now. We are ready for them to do what they do. So make sure they will protect democracy. It is our right. It is our right as citizens of Sierra Leone that we protect democracy. Now we right for protest. It's not the constitution. But we're not going to call you now. We're waiting to sweat them.
All right, so that's now I
Nothing wrong.
call Lansana Dumbuya, So but I'll get the views of Ajibu and Wistin Ojukutu. By the way, let's just bring in old boy, the second old boy. They are not left by me nothing that waiting there. Let it not be stages no now one kind
Boy,
Old boy,
how are you?
I'm doing well, old boy. I see them wing with small
The editor.
Yes.
Yes.
The young shall grow, and yes, certainly Gunta has gone.
Mr.
Gunta is
Gunta.
going somewhere. Gunta
The editor.
is going somewhere.
My boss.
Respect. Yes, you're welcome. How are you?
Okay,
Welcome.
Gunta bring in a particular opinion where he do now that make it fit into this evening. But Ajibu and
Yes.
Ojukutu, before I hand over to Bible here, waiting on a makeup of these statements, because as I listen them again for the second time, Not to see something we warrant this kind of fine, except otherwise. Ajibu and Ojukuto, the platform.
Honestly, clearly, if you just take an objective view and lean to any political party or take no side, it sounds somehow frivolous. It sounds frivolous. There's some amount of irreverence in the speech, and if you get a background of what's on the happiness,
they break them down for we let you understand fine at least. So
come on. if you don't take note of what's on the happiness side all this time, and how we get to this point where they call the two party there and talk to them, then clearly caution should be exercised. Caution should be exercised, and especially we now no less a person than the Secretary General of the party, who himself is a lawyer. You start to wonder, say, are you not cautious? But after having listened to Gunter, and I don't take what Gunter says with a pinch of salt, because I've seen this man grow, I've seen him develop himself. He's a party man through and through, and he's a Sierra Leonean through and through, and I know what he's made of. He's been able to convince me that, some people, mortal man gets an inalienable right. You're supposed for able to forget your own belief. You're supposed for able to forget your judgment. You forget your own thinking, your own viewpoint. You for able to forget an estimation. You for able to forget your own thesis. You for able to inculcate your thesis. And I think to say I have a change of mind that this should be challenged, because probably not to what you say, but how we say and what you make you say. And if not in belief now one day, for say this election was stolen, which is corroborated by plenty other people there, I believe, and he should be able to say it. Okay, the other part about calling people out and so on and so forth, that's a little shake.
I beg for come inside.
That's a little shaky.
No. Gunter Lefa, Ajibo, hold on, please. Gunter, waiting I just swallow you do. Turn the camera small, like come on and domot inside. Let me stick no happen there.
Yeah, but I might switch to the desktop now.
No
then
problem.
Fine.
No problem. As long as that domot side, the camera not go another side. Let me stick no happen.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
Okay, yes. Please, sir, go ahead.
Yeah. So like I say, my only issue is not to somebody like him for running into that kind of problem, because he by profession he's a lawyer, and secondly he's the Secretary General of the party, and I'm quite sure that he was at the meeting. He signed to the meeting. He understands within the team the way they look for. He understands within the team the way they don't want for AE. But if this time, like I say, if now believe, if now thought process, if so he believe, then he has a right to promulgate it. He has a right to say it. I mean, at whose point now you get free speech? At whose point freedom of speech they take center stage like that? The other part then where you say when they call on out and so on and so forth. I don't know. Like I say, it kind of shaky, but this is something I will go to court. Well, I would challenge them for forget about court. I would challenge them for say no. I don't believe say are wrong now. So this nine tried me for say what I say. That's my 2 cents.
All right. I jump to Ojukutu Makoli. Ojukutu don't agree waiting Ajibu say, but look around waiting they go on now the country today. The SLPP then laws are where they put. You feel say with this statement where lawyer Dumbuya talk or the Secretary General for the APC, in as much as Ajibu they try for talk here. Yeah, of course, somebody get right to his opinion. You feel say with what is surround the country right now, if he even further for say he contest this against PPRC or he go for go defend himself, he able for pull it?
Oh, you get me?
Yeah. All right, let's continue forward the program. This time we are doing the bring you the good, the bad, and the ugly. We there with Ojukutu Makoli, Mr. Darami, and
okay. So on my tablet I use because when the laptop not look the pic on the camera up. I don't know what you need for this one a new system when I get, so I need for really work on it.
So it will better we manage this for now, but when it gets you loud and clear. You get you, sir?
Yes, I get you. I don't know how I make all man the make even noise about this thing where Dumbuya make. Because for me, as far as I'm concerned, they all thief the election, including the Dumbuya themselves. So I don't know why make they can't complain now, say Mother be thief. Now they all thief the election. Now they all talk the damn Samura and others. And this now clear tactics for shut people up. So for me, as I've been even telling the Sansumana some time back, the APC since 2018 has been fighting the wrong battles. Then come 2023, they contest election. Samoa won the election clearly, and then they all gag up. They come, they go tripartite and whatnot. So what is he talking about? Say, Madam Bio chief election. Now they all chief the election. So you know what he talk. So for me, I don't even want to seriously. I don't even want to waste time on discussing this issue. Now they all thief the election. So he's right. That they all thief the election. That's my take on it.
Side based on what he talks, so it's needless for make Dumbuya make that kind of statement. Now that's it for telling.
It is not an opinion. It is a fact. It is not an opinion. It is a fact. You know. And let me tell you now something. You know. Now this is the problem. This is the hypocrisy with Sierra Leoneans. How can you one contest with somebody like these wretched fellows that wouldn't now the power? Ajibu Jalo, with the greatest respect, they can be guided with waiting at the talk. How can you demand that they draft a constitution that very likely they will not take to the people for referendum? Now, within 24 hours of a meeting na Atuga, the PPRC has hunted the talk with all the things that happen in the country. Now you go find APC whatnot. What is wrong? What is wrong with Sierra Leoneans? And then in the first instance, they never consulted the APC party that what happened yesterday was an offense, and that because in any matter.
I not cut you words.
Whether civil or legal, whether civil or criminal or whatnot, there must be a process. Which process they go through?
Ojukutu. But I think this well out from the first thing where they may find Laimara. You know, we actually asked the question, but wait, they ask Una, then say then don't go discuss them before. Or say okay, that's the one. But wait to Una they pay this, then say yes, they want for set precedent. Now the precedent then they said so now.
Who that
Laimara na in the enforce fine. The chairman for I think help me please.
Falaba District.
Okay.
Falaba District.
Yeah.
Na APC or SLPP?
APC na in the enforce fine. When they find them, the noise begin come and then find Fatima and spokesman.
Let me tell you something,
Please.
There is a massive conspiracy going on between certain sector within the APC and the SLPP. And if people already see that one there, then it is worse than what I gathered a few days ago, that the politics in Sierra Leone is becoming an education for the fools and uneducated, as well as the, because what is happening here is very simple. You have a group of men and women go assemble in Chuga. They said they get a meeting or whatever they were doing. Mm-hmm. You understand me? Mm-hmm. And most of these people have direct relationships with most of the people within the SLPP. Mm-hmm. And what we are seeing here, they are great. Gentlemen, this I mean, wait back. Let me ask you a question.
Exhaust your thoughts.
Them people here, both one of the APC, where the Dangala all over free to say the one big flag bearer, and the one of the SLPP, they feel saying that no more godlike. They feel saying that no more godlike. Where they feel saying this is a conspiracy between the APC and the SLPP, maybe not entire the APC, but this is a conspiracy.
How?
Hey, Ajibu, wait.
Wetin make the how come inside now for we get a clear idea of what exactly they say, how the conspiracy
why would this man today, this Secretary General, today they talk publicly say, Mara be chief election. For the past 2 years, hold on.
Okay.
For the past 2 years, they have refused to challenge the system for say they chief the election.
No, but in the always they do.
I can't say the
Okay.
Rather than you see, I will not brief for Samura.
So, but wait, what do you mean when you say challenge? Maybe don't get unclear. How you want for challenge? Because we don't say this one too out.
If we call people on a tweet, even now, see Ajibujalo the express concern. Let me tell you something. SLPP, a group of SLPP and a group of APC. Don't ask me for proof because these are holidays. They are working towards a one-party state whereby even the constitution when they talk about 50% plus one, and also the issue of the independent presidential candidate, all of these things are all put together, leading to a situation where at the end of the day, if the election, and I use the word if the election takes place in 2028, SLPP will emerge, and then they will turn around and talk to these wretched fools, these thieves and corrupt officials within the APC, can be minister and ambassadors. They feel that they want to go to the Let me go. Continue, Sam.
So I come to you, Gunther. This now waiting Ojukutu say. Ojukutu is trying to tell we say waiting they go on to a conspiracy between the APC and the SLPP. I don't know if you can look at that statement. They waiting this really get for do with conspiracy because PPRC don't give a fine. Then the big one now they tell you about conspiracy. I look down small.
Well, I don't know. Like you might not follow him, but he is a revolutionary angle person, and most of the time the way they come out solid. But to me, I'm not here to defend anybody, but specifically, I want for make as a country we're very concerned the way SLPP they use state institutions as tool for not only suppress other political actors them, but for also for Lansana Dumbuya, I'm not in a secretariat again. I'm not the talk for him. But he has been saying until the elections. But what you had the try for saying that I watched the video more than several times. That man a lawyer, and I don't want to even talk on the lawyer part. But specifically, if you watch the build up to the mind comment, there's no two way about 2023 election. 2023 election and Tifa.
Exactly.
So in the United States of America here, you see the head of the house, they describe this current regime as a regime full of crazy people. The people are too idle. This issue of waiting Lansana Dumbuya say na Atuga, of course, not sure what the editor they say earlier, Mr. Ojuku they say earlier, it's long overdue because to me, the advocacy for those start long before now. The SLPP not sabi waiting Bakabaki they say is better for Larry Giorgio. Now the other part of an sabi. If I was Lansana Dumbuya, I would say then Tifman they waiting for elections. You understand eh? This time around they happen. But to say we're going to take the people out,
fair enough.
If to say we're going to take the people out, I tell you, the two that they build up now Sierra Leone, so you get the potential for burn that country there. If you put a constitution where they eliminate all opposition voices, Sierra Leone now full no more, but I don't know if they will get short sighted. Go to the TRC report. All of the things that will make work out of that country, they're visible now. And the last rock now that constitution day. And so to me, Lansana in statement not mean anything, not amount to no incitement. In fact, I would rather feel say this is a statement where for don't come long before. Now, because to me, it was this very government, not tie them. It was this very government where we sign to, we commit themselves to the agreement of national unity. Now they set up the tripartite committee. Nobody no hang rope na the neck. It is constitutional, and anybody, including PPRC now that they use as a distraction tools, attempt for touch that constitution, it's treason. And anybody on a political actor now, you understand, including you civil society or with itself, you don't get optional. If we not protect that country, the law they exist, for law will live as a civilized society. In an event, them put law to a way where they turn them back by the people, no rule of law, no steadyship, then there will be a state of anarchy. If before we wait, stay and go push that thing and go, when you count an instrument, na parliament force. But some people don't do a plenty thing, constitutional instrument. If the opposition say no one time and they forget 2/3.
So, Kunta, what about the constitution? It happened the same way. Then put what they want and then count on our parliament and then do what they want for do. What they go be the stance of the people?
Bossman, I don't have the try for say now. To me, the concern will get right now is bigger than that. PPRC first not get right for just to go impend fine just like that. Will somebody commit crime and accused is presumed innocent? The interpretation is my problem. The section is very clear that we know why inside, but the interpretation, even the law, if somebody commits crime, they assume say innocent until then do arbitration, then do what is said. But PPRC that a group of people we politically charged linked to the SLPP. Their interpretation of the law is my concern. They could just require money, say because of us say Mr. Ojuku, not thief man. That means the interpretation of incitement and go fine. For example, I even listen to Zainab. Zainab say anybody with the thief elections, not only live for left arm. I agree with her. We thief the election, you thief people in future, the destiny. Because the will of the people can reflect the development of the country. May not say anything wrong with what he even say. If positive elections they define completely what's a human being in existence. It's just election number we will believe in Islam and the Sharia law. If somebody tell them for Kotian, it might still say bootish, but that's the law. So you PPR should just wake up no more on that tiny place then away your office because an important political figure like the National Secretary General of the main opposition party describing a political actor. Come on. If SLPP thinks say the kitchen is too hot, una get out. The president is a public official. Now we dey pay him. If they describe and say a thief, you understand it? Let him PR managers then go on radio say na angel. But PPRC finding political party, guiding free speech, in order for bond good, it's just part of the tool for suppress the opposition. In fact, when I say compliance, that's nonsense. Because to me, how PPRC go able to implement that kind of law immediately when they set up political calendar? Because who's better way for describe SNPP than current stewardship in Sierra Leone? And uselessness, hopelessness, fear long go up.
Yep.
Blackout. People, listen, if we not detached from Sierra Leone, and the concern are that within America, but we're very concerned about Sierra Leone. I've never been departed from Sierra Leone, and this is the concern. What's not the best way for describe blackout? Inside racism, not a uselessness. So if I say the current president is useless when it comes to managing the affairs of our country, people have to go with one money no more. They're not capable of
maybe you were able to survive them because you're in America right now, but I'm already in a salon, you're not able to survive them. May I come to Ajibu? Ajibu, this issue of the Secretary General where they go like now it talk about pull people them out where SLPP don't rig election, but even as that time where they rig the election, the head at that moment when somewhere we not be in call the people them out. Why the secretary they get some blames and now say why not now if we use this word we will not be get this word even to somewhere where be the head the team at that time. What's now you take on that?
I take on that. Make I agree and make I agree with what Gunja say. No, this Secretary General don't they talk about saying that thief the election from day one. Tell me say must be talk. Tell me say coherent. Tell me say now for talk fine, but from day one, you don't they talk say mix pa no yuki, they pa no deal, they pa no deal and a thief the election. Would I say no ever get down and then you know listen from day one? That's how it's always been. All right. Now, for God's sake, when you go into an election, the results come on. You're not satisfied with the result. You get a choice for go na court. You get a choice for left your case give God, or you get a choice for create a civil unrest, or if not a civil unrest, for protest. But protesting means you get for bring people and come participate in a protest day. For let somebody be convinced for make it come protest, there must be leadership. Somebody get for day before them. That has been very lacking. The leader who will be get at the time after the election was not willing to engage in protest because he know very well for say or in our mind, once they don't call the election, the ECSL will get the right authority for call the election. Once they have done that, Chief Justice they come. They can't swear the person in. When once you don't swear that person they in, that person not become president. Any shake where you shake now, not treason.
That's easy, yeah.
Any shake where you shake not treason. So I think to say, me own mind, which I think Samura know that very well. So he was very cautious. Okay, it taking time, you know what the engagement. So that is why be seeing in any shape or time, able for move or mobilize people them. But for make you mobilize people them, you can forget a leader. Man no go come on and host no my can at side they can protest. Yes, he go grumble, he go hala. But for make it go na go protest, somebody has to be there. Samura has never ever done that. Okay. As it is now, what he did, one second, Salah just learned. What he did, what he did now for initiate a unity agreement. The unity agreement come with 8 resolutions. Resolution 3, now they talk about where in fake name, 9 non-20 name tripartite. Okay, the tripartite now, 84 or 80 resolution, however many it is, APC and SFPP come together for say, these will be the new laws them or the changes they will go left for bring kind of law books for eradicate any chance of what happen. Number one, if they not be believe say they thief the election, they not be for go tripartite. But because they believe they know say they do something wrong, now it make them go tripartite. But what I would expect now Dr. Samuel Kamara for champion that tripartite. But what did he do? He absconded. He moved away. Nowhere to be seen. Absentee landlord. In no mass, no to party office. No mass. Now the steering committee, not show any, even make like for say IKEA. Okay? APC began for call somebody else, Dr. Kefela Mara, for goodie. I would have expected him, Dr. Samuel Kamara, for say, okay, I cannot be president, but I go champion electoral justice around the world. I go make sure say I get sales them everywhere. I will get them.
So quickly, Ajibu, they don't actually abandon before them pull and they as leader. I mean, leader na the tripartite, co-chair, yes, leader.
They don't ever pull them as leader na the tripartite. They don't ever pull as leader na the tripartite. What they not okay. Nobody not ever pull around nothing. The constitution will get say if you na the flag bearer, okay, for this party, we go by election. Their election they done. ECSL call the election results, and you not to the person when a president. 6 months after that, 6 months.
We get that. Waiting at the time for ask the position where Dr. Marago take. Na Samora Kamara Bindidi, right?
Yes, sir.
So now run away from the position, or now remove him from that position.
No, now you abandon them.
Oh, hold on, we'll come back to just now. Let's just take a taste back of another part of the second fine where Zainab Sheriff carry 150 million leons fine. When I listen to Ram, he kind of gets different taste. We'll come back just now.
That's it. So we have to make them keep running.
All right, hold on some seconds. Let's kick him up again.
When you talk about treason, if you talk the constitution, treason, anybody will go election. Once they say now you go election, what not treason? You are going to kill you. Actually, when you go election as salon, you know more than for kill because that is not enough. Because that is now what they go to plastic. Then they beat am till they kill am. You rogue election, you cheat over 8 million people. That will just kill you. Then for kill you, mama, you papa, you begin and you want blood and for erase and for send a lesson. You for send a message. Say nobody now will cheat and fire 8 million people and proudly go free. That is how Forest Sanko was acting. Anybody will cheat election as salon, they act like Forest Sanko and we will deal with them as such. That's it. So we don't tell APC say make them give manager.
All right, so I think this one is very strong, but it talk too, in as much as it's strong, but it talk too. I can remember corruption Singapore now, so then take action. We make people now afraid. You know for just go thief election if you say that just one kind careless or common thing you do. In as much as that's so strong. Over to you, Bible.
This Pierre, now something we don't see on this platform. They talk, we see who say they catch that thief man and markets and they beat them, and we even see at a time where Francis Benkelfala as the saying in the commissioner where they for catch people we corrupt. We see he puts proper teachers them na quantity, but we see who said they rig a whole election na country. We know here any corruption, we not see the whole person, we not see the beat person, and with the statement where Zainab Sheriff say, I think he just talk the truth, but that truth they not go work na a country like salon right now.
Let me hold on a while. I think we go back to Ghana. I think I've been driven Jerry Rawlings, we take action against corrupt politicians there. Just that, okay, we not go promote violence, but not just the reality. And anyway, over to Ona again. Follow that.
You see, gentlemen, this is the issue where you talk about people like,
yes, Bible.
Yeah. Where would I talk about when you mention people like Jerry Rawlings? So, I think people can get for yesterday, Sunday, was it yesterday or Saturday? I think it was Saturday when I attended the memorial service for the late Mami Joko Vincent Udana Freetalk, where somebody did talk about waiting to go on Sierra Leone. And then when they talk about, when somebody mentioned Jerry Rawlings, one or two people they look, they twist their face, they sour their face. Now I turn to the big man them and tell them, say, this country where they show England where they show. They caught King Head in Parliament for make England begin people and politicians them begin change for how would they show today in England, where we sit down here peacefully. France, the guillotine. They kill an entire generation of royal families. They cut all aid in public. I'm not going to go further. But now when you talk about Jerry Rawlings. Jerry Rawlings killed over 89 people, including former military heads of state, wives, girlfriends, judges, magistrates. He killed them all. He buried them all in one grave in Lamaba Beach. Now so Ghana begin change. So I make no apologies. If me when I talk to, I wish that for Sierra Leone. Because we have a group of people within the APC and the SLPP, as I said earlier on, we believe saying that they're no more godlike. Now they're no more, because when you listen to by Mahmoud the talk sometime a week or two ago, he said if he become the flag bearer, all the other one they want to presidential candidates there, they all go become cabinet ministers. Can you imagine that? And 80% or 90% of them were all ministers, ambassadors, and whatnot under an Eskuruma government. So now they're no more for the Royal Sierra Leone when they don't pull the country as it is. I don't mix any sentiment by this for beginning make say, oh no, this no. Because it seems as if we don't learn anything from the war. We don't learn anything from the war. We have a situation now whereby this illegal government, deliberately and wickedly, with the assistance of people within the APC, yes, the people know, then they try to change the constitution. Not too long ago, they even talk, say, They should have a government of national unity for then forget some cabinet ministers. But we want to get the details there. Where SLPP men in the talk say some ministers them, APC people for cabinet minister. This is what we are working towards. I mean, say what you mean about Shaka Stevens. Shaka Stevens come out and say he worked towards a one-party system. He worked towards a one-party system. When the one party became into effect, he called them the SB Mara, the Samabaya, the all lot of them. They came in as Shaka Stevens made them ministers. But what these guys are doing, they're treating Sierra Leoneans like fools. Like we don't get sense. And then we get people them where they say, for take it easy with them, or Lansana Dumbuya should be guarded what he is saying, or when he say, come on. What does Sierra Leone become? Wait. But the official we're all a full man, we'll come on Sierra Leone. What is happening in Sierra Leone today is the works of certain people within the APC and the SLPP. Let us take the issue of the independent presidential candidate. The issue of the independent presidential candidate. Go read about what he say. He say you can become an independent presidential candidate if you don't belong to a political party. So one of the way the APC today can drop last minute before the election and becomes a presidential candidate and dirty the water. And then when the election done, the new amendment that they make, the 50 plus 1%, the same SLPP get the 50. They don't, of course, because I tell you now, they don't get one or two don't come out as independent within the APC. Yes, that is what is going on. Several of them will emerge. Several of them will emerge later on as independent presidential candidates. And then when they emerge as independent presidential candidates, that enables the SLPP forget the 50 plus 1% where they want to change the 55%. And then when they get the 50 plus 1%, they now turn to those who left the APC and other political parties for become presidential candidates and make them ministers in the next government. That is what is going on in Sierra Leone today. And people are blind to those things.
All right.
Because the 55%. Yes, sir, go ahead.
Yeah, let me come to Ajibu. Ajibu, we don't play the video of Zainab Sharif and the words them way he puts inside it. We will like forget, everybody in your own take on that particular video day where Zainab Sharif talk with he talks to.
Zainab Sharif now a private citizen and he get the right for express himself however he choose for express himself. Okay, as long as to start with, you get for look at in position. Now a secretary general, now a chairman, it gets people in BNM who able for control. No, she's just a regular citizen, an APC supporter. So now the manner in which you express herself. So I think she should be allowed to express herself in the manner she chooses to. Look the way, when you look at old boy, the way old boy they talk. If you listen to old boy in manner way they talk, you go forget, you go back for say this now such a radical individual that you know even want to touch her. But he's the finest guy ever. Where would then a conclave, where we sit on they keep company is the finest guy ever. But when you begin talk, if you begin call people and wretched, it's like say they put fire on the host. But that's him. Until you sabi him, you're not gonna know for say that's how he expresses what he needs to express. So Zainab merely they talk how he sabi how for talk. That should not be a problem, really and truly. And this is a problem. People should have foresight. Okay, there was an issue that happened. We make PPRC call two political parties and say, listen, I can't sit down. Let we measure how we talk and ensure say we not do things we go be cynical. Understandable. But there should have been foresight for make them put parameters. Because as you go closer to election, my friend, within the opposition, with statements then go be described as taunting, they go be described as contemptuous, they go be described as provocative, because that's what it be. Now, so are they able for putting common power? Are they call you out? Are they call you out for you economic malaise? Are they call you out for you corruption, you tiffy? Are they call you out for the thing you do? That is what we will do as an opposition. So that's fair play. as we get closer to election. So we really get to go back and revisit the law there, yeah, because if not to down day, every day they're going to put final. Every day they're going to put final.
So when we say una for come out with very strong message to the people, we're going to no say yes, everybody need for stand. But now make PPRC law pass the law their way.
No. They get for we get for go back to PPRC, revisit that provision there. Revisit that
Ajibu, the Sierra Leone Constitution, the Sierra Leone Constitution is very clear. It says no person may be punished without the process of law. Section 23 guarantees the right to fair hearing before any decision affecting one's civil right or obligation is taken. This protection applies not only for court cases, even for administrative body, including PPRC. Now, the PPRC put any process in place for tell Lansana and Zainab say, this is what has happened, we are going to go through the due process. Although I also want to mention Lahai just now. There has been no due process. There has been no due process. And in the first place, if me did I advise them, the APC reaction should be, despite the way they don't treat this entire situation since 2023, the APC should come out with a statement, point blank, say, we are not going to pay any fines. Simple as that. Now, don't you talk and I have, in America, you day. Now, England, you day. When they hear the language, when people they talk about, when politicians they talk, there's no such thing as nicety and politeness and being gentleman in politics. There's nothing like that. Now, this night don't, you see, Anika Majibu. To some extent, old boy, una say for how long contribute to this tier, because I'm not saying thank you for the compliment. But you don't make this thing too nice for people and for say even now if you even talk one small word self, then will begin tell you say, oh you do this, you do that. There is no such things. But you forget some other Biosidan and Salo call APC terrorists. You forget that. You forget Fatima Bio talk now. You forget say Fatima Bio talk say if you're not to SLPP, you are not a Sierra Leonean.
I agree with all of that.
You forget Prince Adin talk say then go govern Sierra Leone like how the PRI governed Mexico for over 70 years. And then people
all of them things that don't happen. All of them things that don't happen.
We don't go beyond that now because what's not happening now, APC has been found once, SLPP has been found twice on this issue, if I believe. Twice.
APC twice, SLPP once.
SLPP once, yes. Okay. And not only that, even though me and you agree, say, we get freedom of speech, I'm able to express myself how I feel like, I'm able to see things and call out what I want to call on me, right? APC don't subject themselves to this. They don't go see no SLPP and PPRC. Sign to a pact. Then sign say we're not going to do A, we're not going to do B, we're not going to do C. That is the problem. Okay, now then go sign to them. So what I am saying now, we don't see further in a situation now where as you AC answer on a fine, as you make sure on a fine. So we need to revisit down there and establish the fact for say, listen, going into election, you have to expect provocative languages.
There's should be a revisit Ajibu. There should be no revisit. APC by the way, APC should go publicly, by the way, 1 minute. APC should go publicly with all their sins in the past 3 years ago. What is it? The APC should go publicly and make a public say, we're not playing this fight. No, you have to be defiant. No, there's no point being nice about it.
Why make her laugh? Sometimes we consider how they talk, people and feel so bad fool. Maybe brother don't sit on at the same platform when this fine thing being come first. We talk and I say waiting APC. We can't see waiting APC they do. And we talk and I say if APC they are pay this fine, it just sounds like we don't encourage somebody for the slap you and you want at any point of time. See then I will talk to that. But when we can talk, people they think say now any other thing. And they come to Gunta now. Gunta before they go to Zainab Sheriff in statement, you already see Ojukutuma call, you don't talk, you don't quote the constitution. But so your observation, you feel certain people they rule the country based on waiting cover we as a nation, where means say they look to the constitution and do things that the country. You think so?
No, even the man existence starts from breaking the law. Because of course
Exactly.
we know it, yeah,
Exactly.
we know it happened 2018. But I know say editor and I'm a boss. It's very difficult for they in a platform with your boss. You ever listen to them first. I know say editor go disagree with me,
Go
but
ahead. Go ahead.
President Kuruma was a very democratic president, and not to envision for allow the kind to happen. So because in 2018, I think say Samuel Kama exists for a reason. Because if now one of the traditional politicians them, me I still believe say APC no lost elections to that threshold. It's just a number of the election be so tight to a point that the former president preside over a transition for the sake of peace, and the rest now that for another day. But to me,
Yeah.
the PPRC Act, that section 39.1 and the 39.1 and D, now the creation of the law, but the law not the conflict the law. Any sort of make reference to constitutionality and provision as per the 1991 Constitution Act number 6. But to me,
Yeah.
this very constitution, if you go to chapter 3 of the 1991 Constitution, where they talk about recognition and protection of fundamental human rights and then freedom of expression and like, if you count down, it is show
Yeah.
protection of freedom of expression and the press, protection of freedom of assembly and association. And
Correct.
besides that, every political people, the ordinary people that say, "I get right for express themselves." Bakababi say, "But what's not going na bush? May they sing, may they write, musician and for sing." What the PPRC they do so even amount for limits even political songs. If you play certain political songs, I thought they don't start out, they start out gradually. When you play certain song where they say the man a thief man, they say no, they define it's a shame. Because the law that they exist for complete law. In fact, the 1991 Constitution is a supreme law of the state. Okay, more go to Zainab Sharif. Zainab Sharif not call nobody name. Even the APC way call, you understand it? You go interpret it as all people's Congress. You understand it? Me go interpret it as all person committee. It's the APC. But to me, go to the Public Elections Act, even the Review Act, we doing Christian top in term, we don't get the power for like nullify election, where they review them. The Public Elections Act put stiff laws them on people that way they break electoral laws. I repeat again, the Public Elections Act, law na Sierra Leone, they guide the operations of elections, put stringent laws on people that way they break electoral laws. If you go thief box, if you want to make you keep our elections, and to me, if you thief all national elections, we not reflect the will of the people who are the custodian of political power, it's treason. And to me, we no longer get the death penalty. But what is Zainab they say? Now waiting Bookman they talk in English, now ain't talking Creole, bamba bamba ode. To me, the wages of sin is death. And to me, not to we're not there for call say if anybody thief elections, the laws they're very, very clear. And again, PPRC just go all lady no more for make comment. Because not call person in name. Call name now they bring palava. And not say that for thief come. That guy with then the first man at Sierra Leone who don't conduct elections up to now not get result. And not say for go kill corner and generation. He said that thief election. Now you thief elections. PPRC now na thief elections. Now na thief elections when I feel offended. And to me, you can see it any other way. But to me, I want to be media analytical. Some of these words, you eat the jugular. For like you call the president irresponsible, now somebody where you don't want to country a come on a manifesto of new direction, you don't want to country close to 8 years now. All what you say bad the last 10 they do, you can call that person irresponsible. If you get a president, or even the president the last term, few weeks ago before the festive season, Instead talk say certain people then go thief rest na lodge. But no Lambo. No Lam. Calling somebody a thief, it's one thing. If they're thief election, they're thief elections. And thief Jankoliko is a common phraseology in a political setting as Sierra Leone. Let PPRC then get busy. Even now, maybe within APC, Honorable Mami Kamara get some issues they wouldn't arbitrate on. Let them get to work. Let them call arbitrate on issues that will matter. We get for do with the people them. All them issue of finding a tool for even not only distract we, when they don't pull some of the powers, not pull ourselves, they just time and seize what they call the cyber act force. Because they don't use the police too much. So then since APC look like for go to PPRC, I mean now that they use PPRC for limit them. It's a shame. And to me, it gonna be chaotic because running to elections, they're going to find people every day. And it's a shame. A senior political leader like the National Secretary General of the APC, they talk say last elections, 30 result not come out than TIFAM. If been saying that, I know say editor, you know will always go for the jugular. But in as much as I agree with you that certain people, including Dr. Samuel Kamano, show leadership in the last election to a point that people suffer like how they suffer. So any effort to make for generalize everybody within an APC leadership right now, anybody in an APC generally not they conspire, it go be a generalization when the benefits we know. The focus is very simple.
No, what? I know generalize. If you ever to talk, I always say
Zainab was very specific. Zainab was very specific. If they say when they go into elections, wherein anybody we do incitement, it treasonous. Jalako you born us deliberately na asking, who that deliberately also thief an elections, it's a treason. And we not get that penalty, but that person with thief elections, it will die in a Panema. So what then the people that go suffer if that person we get money.
My observation is, believe you me, if Samuel Kamara get the tenacity, if Samuel Kamara gets the reformist attitude, that going for the jugular attitude, where old boy gets, we not go deep on this today.
You see, gentlemen,
exactly.
you see,
that's the truth. That's the truth. The man run away.
Believe you me.
The man run away.
You see,
the man left the boat, the man go up to today in no camp, even for can't save your own name. Because me they look and say, yes, you may not be able to be president, fine. But you go be a proponent, you go be somebody with champion electoral justice, not only in Sierra Leone, but in West Africa, in Africa in general. It go get sales right around the world, where people they come out every day they protest. But for where that man park we go, Abadan, Abadi.
So Ajibu, before not to go or die, you even expect them to do something after they don't talk that particular word before you go the kind side?
No, my boy, you see, the Samoa case is a very sad one. It's a very, very sad one.
Right.
Because even now, this constitutional crisis we don't begin emerge. So this constitutional crisis should have been another platform for make Samoa emerge. And emerge, as Ajibu Jalo say, emerge, and not only emerge as somebody where still get the populace behind him, and tell the world say this SLPP one do is wrong. You understand me? But for only Samoa knows why to this day he is silent. And as we said the last time during the last conversation where Sengepia brings somebody else we can begin to talk about electoral justice the entire world, the narrative now is that the world not get time now for make you say and they can't look way for state or for state to bring Samoa kind of make Madabio step aside, Samoa emerge as president. It is not going to happen. And people are going to begin to realize that. And when some of you talk so you see, the fact of the matter is that this issue will not emerge so now again. Like I said, Wanda, I'm not generalize. I said certain people, some people within the APC. So again, it come back again for make this issue, not only the constitutional crisis where they emerge, this PPRC talk self. Samoa could have emerged back and take charge. But for some reason, the people around them, they haven't got a clue. And coming back to what Ngwanja been say, I just find this issue about Charles Magai versus Sierra Leone Broadcasting Corporation. Now, Salone. The court recognized that democratic discourse is often robust, emotive, and controversial, and that regulatory bodies must exercise restraint when policing political speech. That is from exactly. The Supreme Court in Sierra Leone.
That's a case law. That's a precedent.
Yes, a precedent. So this issue about PPRC, you understand me? Despite the fact that me get my own position in the sense that the likes of Lansana Dumbuya, the way it come out today, they should have been coming out like that for the after the 2023 election, because although yes, Nabi Samuel win the election, now they all they basically come up here now. Then get their own reasons that we don't know. In time we go know. But when they come up here as well, instead the Samora not get the courage, for a march as the flag bearer. Now me win this election, I go fight for him. Instead, he went on the ground. People like all man get their reasons why. Why make you do this? Why make you do that? I even tell somebody the other day, say, the term don't pass for the blame and the school, the term don't pass. That is why I don't even talk about it. The time don't pass. Now what we have here is that
nobody do we make them flag. Nobody do we make them flag bearer.
No, nobody talk. Not on the flag bearer. We talk about the 2018. We talk about the 2018. Samuel no lost 2018. Samuel no lost 2023.
I want to make something clear now.
The term don't pass for honest. Unless now it's history.
It still affects the people, because all about the program here is about the Secretary General statement to Zainab Sharif, and only based on the first statement where everybody pay attention. It even draw the tripartite in where it tell we say all waiting the tripartite don't do or they can do now for me the strength in then things are where they happen. You just talk something in your statement or you go to my where you tell we say so waiting you see so now your office says Samuel Kamara the able forget that 60 game based on most of the electoral justice fighters them the statement already go including Warise. Up to this time minute, you get people who say that they fight for the electoral justice, where still they give confidence to Sierra Leone people say Samuel Kamara they become president.
Let me tell you something. The country who say Ajibu Huta Desu, the Maori leader now, he has no interest in democracy. He has no interest. In fact, the man don't capture. The man don't capture. He don't capture all the institutions in America. It behave the same way where all dictators behave. And in fact, right now, several think tanks in America, both right and left, they even talk said Donald Trump in actions and since he was elected, don't surpass Putin, now Russia, this guy in Turkey, and the guy in Hungary. So when people only talk about the restoration of the democracy or bringing somewhere and removing Mother Bill, you have to put it in the context. First of all, who are the people away then they talk about? They are talking about the international community. Correct, Musa Arongo. Then they talk about the international community. Who happens to be the international community? America, European Union, Britain, the Commonwealth, and ECOWAS. Now, ECOWAS, Tinubu, they have no interest. The Commonwealth not carry the capital, the political, diplomatic capital for move things in Sierra Leone. The United Nations, the complainants don't get money. Donald Trump don't dismiss. Donald Trump not get time for them. Britain get their own wahala. European Union get their own wahala. So, which international community people are talking to where they give them the hope say, come one day, they will come and say to Mr. Madabiu that win this election.
Why do you tell about that?
I happens to be one of the people that will take the Sierra Leone government to court, the electoral justice with itself. And the reason why we could go there, not for so much the reinstatement of Samoa Kamara, is to prevent it happening again. And hopefully we'll get a judgment on that. But the whole idea of saying between now and 2028, Samoa will become president. You never say never in anything. I know you say it is impossible.
It is impossible.
But I'm saying it is going to be extremely difficult.
Which angle?
No, the guy me not say, because you see, politics now biscuit. It can work at any time, anywhere. You understand? Things could happen.
How?
And the
How?
guy
If
but one thing when
you die right now, then they go take Samoa.
No. I didn't look at that way. Me look and say, why make I say it is extremely difficult? I cannot see any international body decide alone and say, Madabio, you chief the election, win 2023, step aside, Samoa can be president. That it is impossible. But it's not impossible to say something could happen and Samoa could emerge as president. That is my position.
The way you imagine say it happen, so make it clear for you what you go through. The question think say it go happen. The question think say it go happen.
Let me tell you something. There is not a night when I go to bed where I pray for myself. I don't pray, make something happen in Sierra Leone, make them pull their wretched fellows here. There is not a night I don't pray for that.
Come on, stop it.
So that's imagination. So are you going to strike the balance between imagination and reality?
I can tell you, say, as I tell you, say, politics na biscuit, it can work any side. You and me, we don't know, we sleep awake. You understand me? It has happened before, Ajibu. Oh my God, what's happened in Sri Lanka? What's happened in America? What's happened in several countries? Them.
You want to tell me, say, you think there's somewhere they will stand for the APC.
The politicians, wait. My answer, Ajibu Jalo. What's happened in Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, etc. Long left the Gambia scenario, because the Gambia scenario, now the entire opposition came together 2016 for Paul Jammeh. When the other failure that Sierra Leone. But let me go to this. What you mean to say? When me the pray for happen. Places like Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, two of recent memory. Those two leaders of prime ministers and presidents went to bed the night thinking and assuming that they are so safe, their security is intact, they don't capture the entire country institutions them as Madabio don't do. Correct me if I'm wrong. But the next morning, what happened? One away goes, there were two away go India. As we speak, then there's a new system in those two countries. I think the one for get election this February and the other one in Japan right now. So what I'm saying is, the possibility exists. Me and you were there outside, go sleep and wake one morning we say Kuskanse Sierra Leone. And it not stop that person. It not stop that. No, I'm telling you. It not stop. It not impossible say. If I know we take even the Liberia case when they remove Tolbert. When they remove Tolbert.
With the greatest respect. The reality is.
No.
The reality is that 2020 election is done and dusted. The only
I'm not talking about 2023 again. I'm not talking about 2023.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, I'm not talking about what I'm saying is
now the way we see this, and I hate for sound that way. I really hate for sound that way, but the only way I able for sum up. Samoa now to me seem for be dishonest, deceitful. Okay, insincere, actually really mendacious. Okay, because I expect one of two things from Samoa. You see, say the party they fall apart on your behest. This Monmouth meeting we will forget. People then send video out for say una nobody na problem get for happy day and whatnot and so on.
That was bad.
You see, say
that was bad.
Fine.
That
was
very
apart.
bad.
You Samoa. Not to APC make you, not to you make APC, now APC make you. Okay? It don't reach the term now for make you come and say, gentlemen, now the thought process is that this is how they do. Okay, now this is what they work out. Una work out with me, or we work out this way. But you left people hanging. Me with Sabi Samora, I know for say he's not interested anymore. He not really care. He's quite happy what he's doing. Now the kind of individual landed. People the way they fet and people the way they expect for get jobs, and people the way just get a liking for them. Okay, they fet for a leader we not really care. And maybe for can't tell them the truth. Say, gentlemen, let bygones be bygones. I'm not interested. It allow the party we make them for continue for fall apart. Who send somewhere they can help. Where the party we don't fit ourselves till we don't get ourselves into a wedge. That now a dishonest, now a deceitful, now somebody who mendacious. Somebody should have never
based on waiting Ajibu they talk so because when Ajibu talk so and we all they see Samura we know they see now people they see that
Ajibu absolutely right, and there's no two way about him. For me, editor, I know you, Mr. Ojuku. I know you as a practical person. In fact, that's how you explain. So if you have film to me, but even in the situation, I may not anticipate for like Kuskas, then I say I don't even need that day. I tell you, even Madabio, me they call it Kuskas. Even Madabio no say it will contend with the resolve of the people of Sierra Leone. For the Sanko like Pasam. When the people are ready, for the Sanko, now one great day. Now one great day will end for the Sanko. And these are not people where even get gone. Now, mostly women.
Yeah, it's only civilian. Yeah, civilian. Yeah.
So
but
to me,
it's the same with AFRC.
Yeah, but to me, Dr. Samura, just like what you say, you don't like for even talk about an Eskuma. To me, it never reach a stage. Samura, you know me, I don't like for it. Don't not tell you one thing way I go get as a credit. We don't all people at the neck, whether they like it or not. That agreement for national unity, what they sign.
Yes.
The tripartite committee recommendation, it is binding and legal by law. Now, even if you get a goodwill military people, they pull this particular regime. We don't get a case law for bring Samoa Kamara. The two we're legal within the legal framework now for declare for fresh elections. We're not gonna court.
Exactly.
If we're gonna court,
exactly. Thank you.
Get a goodwill military, they can
give me a handshake, man. Give me a handshake, my brother. Give me a handshake.
Yes.
Well done.
I agree with that, but yes.
I just want for land. I don't want for talk on top of
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Even if we get a goodwill military, the only case law we exists right now for make them ban Mother Bio because any rest of the cabal level elections not forever run anything public. You know, that on one side. But there's no case law we say therefore even interpret the outcome of the 2023 election because we're not gonna court. And when you're not gonna court, the only thing a political decision. So at the end of the day, if you say you get SPP 6 months, we agree for bringing the MPs them back in the parliament, you lost leadership for even command them. To me, whether we like it or not, Dr. Samuel Kamara was not made for politics. My papa one of the proponents them of electoral justice. The argument not ever come halfway. But the truth is, Sierra Leone, the people that don't tire.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, what we would deal with right now critical will make anybody will make a political comment like a likes of Lansana Dumbuya when not ordinary possible, the National Secretary General of the APC. Now they get after SLPP, now they get the highest number of parliamentarians then. He is running the secretariat of the APC. If you go to China, the National Secretary General of a political party is very influential, even more than the Secretary General, even more than the chairman. Now that's the Fatima not be able to interpret what you want for talk. But the point of the matter is, whether anybody like it or not, even Dr. Samoa Kamara, the two are faithful. This 85 recommendation, the tripartite, electoral justice, all will be nonsense. All will be from the ground if the SLPP, with people of Sierra Leone, including the APC, allow them people here for do within the plan for do so. Anytime they make reference to, I want for touch that side. I don't know if RGB pay attention. The spirit behind allowing independent candidate there for run elections, it benefits SLPP more. Because definitely we're going to get bad losers than our APC right now. Because managing our transition, obviously, I know some people are way popular now, not treat. We're not going for be APC flag bearer. The reason we're not going to be APC flag bearer, not because they not get sense, not because they not get money, but for me, the dynamics for emerge na APC, they come from a set of people where they activate the delegate them, whether you like it or not. Even in America, the Nazi policy, the Obama, that they control Democrat pattern of what it said. Even for Republican, Donald Trump come to force John Kamada Bio kidnap the SLPP, a very decent party, the oldest party of the party, what it said. You saw the dynamics very clear. When you get bad losers, they will that kind of bad laws there. As APC not give them flag bearer, they be bad loser, then go open party, then go bury na the north. When they bury na the north, now for not like destabilize APC number. APC they get more liberal people them, they terminate them, and some half of the limbas they keep it liberal. But SLPP that them 33% where they get now their own original people. I don't want to make measure of many people there. Because many people said they would vote for APC. But the point of the matter is that then 33% of the come from SLPP vote was stagnant. And they come from the stronghold. APC naturally they get that vote they all across. All across the country. So you get that kind of bad losers and they go from party. The spirit behind having you be a part of a political party, they say if you know one for them, cause you know join Kakadebul. Running the affairs of Sierra Leone is a broader thing. That's why you have to belong to a political party. If people manage political institutions, establish party offices there across the country, manage the Secretary General, them, you get NAC, you get the advisory committee, you should say you're going to run the state. But one man number with in fact, Salon Donald Trump just with one money number, bro, Mr. One be president. Just like with APC number, all man of flag there. We see by Mahmoud don't begin off a cabinet position. Anytime you face yourself or declare for president, so you're automatic. When you not lost, you're a cabinet minister. That's why more people. So.
No, Najibu to go for the flag bearer.
What's it, my boy?
They contemplate that seriously, you know. Why not?
A deliberate and calculated. So to me, we get better things from member than them comment and then they break nobody in neck. Now, Pakababi tell we say let people then talk.
Yeah.
Even the concept of media now.
About this now, Madabio.
They say,
Like I say, the only problem with that is because they go into agreements.
Even public space right now, they go begin cut clips then I have to go find APC. Hey, but what if you get a president?
All right. I'll come back to now. I'll come back to the program where you watch it now. Now we are on YouTube and on Facebook. And of course, you will watch the program. Not for you for like and share the program. Very much important because now only when you like and share the program, other people then go benefit. We open the line just now, but quickly, I will just take the second lap. The second lap, quick one. So I go ask una this one question where now around again and left una for actually get. I mean, I start with this one where I ask Ajibu say, you know, if una don't already say yes, then don't already, but it's left to the modalities them within they put in place for actually see how best and able for go for that particular election day. Ajibu, if I can throw them back to you, what do you think say the modality them, the things they wanna for put in place for make sure say una gets hold of the election? Not by violence, but by reality.
You know, to start with, we get certain things them way. I want to even advise me party. We get an issue where the constitution say an executive only day in office for 36 months. So from the last time we convene a national delegates conference, it means for say by February 17 with the council next 2 weeks or so, this executive then time they don't have office. I know say Honorable Almami don't raise something about that and whatnot and so on. Okay. Now, people then with the electoral justice, not be surprised if they grab, then try for cause a problem, then begin go PPRC, go here, go yonder and whatnot and so on. I believe say my party need for call a press conference and inform people them. You need for teach people them. Let them not assume, not just assume, say people must understand, say we get a 6 month extension. We can have a 6 month extension. Explain to people them the circumstances we will depend and why they're not able for left them position them in February. I guess that will be understood. But if you just left people and so you create doubt, down the hall they poke holes and it refocus with attention for most of for focus with attention. Okay, if this Secretary General choose not to do this and allow that to happen, then it shows say we're not ready. Furthermore, all man will get plab out. We need for bring them come home, including Mr. Dishonest Samura, Mr. Deceitful Samura, with the behave so. We need for bring and come home. We need for Fenam, ask Kamusa, come home, explain to her and say, now this party make you, not to you make that party. Okay, so those are the things we need to do, and we need for ensure say we get a level playing field. Yuki no day. Let no candidates not come. Can't lie say he get this way he not get them. You as an executive, you follow them for hide things. If you do that, then you don't undermine other people. You don't. Okay, so these are the things we need for look at and make sure say we regularize ourselves with everybody and allow for a level playing field. If we fail to do that, we will be engulfed in their side attraction there and we not focus. It could be more, but then tell us that they not gone with it before we.
Ojukutu, what do you think about APC winning election 2028? With all them,
they want to them for do. They want to them for me do 2018 and 2023. We don't know do. Right now, I think we get about over 20 or so of them we don't declare as with interest for be a flag bearer for the APC. And these are not normal times in Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone is in a complete mess. And as I say, my own personal opinion, and because I know most of them personally, basically by now, for instance, yesterday, that I have stadium, they wouldn't go. Easily. One of them, the Secretary General or the acting chairman, could have stood up there instead of the talk about the chief where they chief the election, where they're all part of it, and say, after consultation, we don't decide, see, 2, 3, XYZ, the meet and engage for identify one of them flag bearer as the presidential candidate, and that with the work towards identifying somebody else, we could be the running mate to that flag bearer. Because, yes, Ajibu, what is happening in Sierra Leone is far more important, far more bigger than all these jokers going around wanting to be flag bearer. No left this hypocrisy.
We have a constitution.
No, Ajibu, you grandpa, we ain't ready for Adikam. We ain't ready for handover.
Oh, wait.
Adikam Bible, Secretary, wait.
Ojukutu na just 2018 we come out with Samoa Kamara with appointment for selection.
This is a problem. When you ready, the American owner this. After all the tussle and whatnot with Donald Trump and all the other will come out, with the exception of that woman when I be UN, when I be the ambassador, they all when they realize say Donald Trump, regardless of his fault and whatnot, they all not back out, and then the last person that woman, what's not they want them?
But they still had the primary. They still had the primary election.
Ajibu, wait. Now been game. At the end of the day,
they still had the primary election.
Ajibu, Adikam.
Yes, sir.
At the end of the day, they all realize say Donald Trump now go win the election, whether cook or by force. They recognize that say Donald Trump now go win the election. They gradually back out. Now coming to Sierra Leone, Ajibu. If you tell me say the state at which Sierra Leone did, we supposed forget 15, 16, 17 people in the commot, say they want to be flag bearer, then I'm disappointed. I give way.
Okay, make I respond very quickly. For God's sake, this now the embryonic stage. You can get 40 people where you come and say they want. And they're right. People will manifest interest. You cannot stop that from happening. Now there is a process. Okay, you get fill out an application. The application process, you go indicate who than you, say you come on, and so on and so forth. In that process, some people they not go qualify, then go fall out. You get to go through the interview process. Hey, Ajibu Jalo, are you a Tusim? Yes, I am. You get for denounce, so you don't denounce. No, I don't denounce. Ajibu is out completely. You don't reduce some.
Did you talk to somebody who go through the process, Ajibu, 2012?
So why you worry about the fact that you get 20 people?
No, I'm not. Listen, you missed my point.
I miss him.
The state at which Sierra Leone day, the people where APC be fed for commot pull of power. You understand me? Now, me, I always, as going to be mentioned, I always go to precedent. But there are certain aspects of politics that is universal, which you know. In 2016, when the entire opposition in the Gambia realized, say, they're not going to face jamais, they came together. They came together. They only came together. They not only come together, they come together, then put their own personal ambition aside, then they identify one man as the presidential candidate. Why is Sierra Leone so impossible? Why is Sierra Leone so? What is wrong if Sierra Leone?
Let me ask a quick question. Make I ask you a quick question. Okay, left the other political parties first coming together. Let me talk about APC first. APC they arrange themselves until we get to that point where they become attractive for make all the other political parties then come together. We will talk about that. But for right now, for APC, we have a constitution that says we elect the term they come will they establish a national delegates conference. We go elect an individual. The pin box we elect. Are you telling me that we not for do the election? We for common we select one person? Is that what you're saying?
Ajibu,
yes or no? Yes or no?
I'm answering your question. In the interest of I'm asking you again. In the interest of I'm sorry, sir. Sierra Leone is bigger than APC. Sierra Leone is bigger than APC. All the way to promote so. Yes, they should come together and engage and find one person. That is my position.
So the question now remains, then for just select one person and for the election.
Yes. I understand.
Right. Mr. Macaulay, I understand of the Constitution first of all, because selection of the enemy.
Mr. Macaulay, yes. I understand you concerned, and everybody concerned that we want to see that APC leader will go pull this regime out of Sierra Leone, because even people don't tire. But just like what you say, I think the current executive they on track because getting a kind of successful meeting as that one at Tuga was the first step in the right direction. Because to me, one of the biggest problem what I think APC get right now the fact that because of the mobilization, which is good, because they say that for one their goal, like energize the base. The Jagaban, the left hander, Sam Sumana don't come inside. All of the other players, everybody they want the base. The only person who they see right now, chief of electoral justice, which is bad.
Correct.
For me,
left that. Let carry your course. Let carry your course.
Yeah, but to me, the APC as a party continue to forget a responsibility, because a kind of like an angry Samuel Kamara could be a tool for this government for the next elections. There comes the wisdom from the APC party. Why I believe APC with what they go so if they genuinely implement them, it will go a long way for many party. Because for the first time, if I correct the mistake, with President Kouma joined by NACDU 2018. Samuel Kamara not take that power this serious because they not struggle with him. And I don't know what make Anes not even do waiting with traditional people like he say. Like we Chief Ajibu he say. We will do la Poloko Obasai. They say how they give me. Now so me say they give other person. But Anes Kouma, they not allow Samuel Kamara for go through the test of time. The only thing no more, it build up in a way that able resonate with the ordinary style of the people with the APC. Someone supposed to, if you call it someone is
with the country.
That kind of pattern. Nine Salon people are grassroots based people in the majority.
Yeah.
However, he is not a politician. He gets all the ideas, but you have to win elections first before you build policy and the like. Now I make they say, ain't not a PhD holder, but in they employ PhD people them. Because politics gets a dynamics. And by the way, to God and this day, if APC genuinely get somebody we pass all the test of time as per the constitution, then they beat SLPP. Because the only thing we're missing right now, even the electoral justice proponent them, the only survival right now because APC not get leader. If all go well, APC get a leader in August. Even Mr. Macaulay here go the packing box for go free. You know why? That politician where they lead APC know waiting for do. Call people away important, mobilize the party, be as an alternative government. At the time they sing and not going to talk rubbish. Like I they talk so people then now all man they respond to them. Because they talk because I do. The point is the APC get the clout. Even in a meeting like that day. Obviously, one of the steps them where the executive don't do, whether we like it or not, they recognize all the flag bearer them we be did, including one flag bearer we even want for go be member of parliament, they will be member of parliament, then say one for be president now. Including somebody there within be part of that team. When necessary no say.
And then people that talk where Ajibujalo, where they tell people
they still have a right. They still have a right.
No, but editor, you're not a practical man. But the shortcut, not the help. They say you know they go heaven if you not die.
Yeah, you go to the
if APC genuinely constitutes that committee for vet, obviously, if they form that committee, so the chairman and deputy kide, the secretary general, and other people they want to play as them, not to all go link to one side. Now maybe the bias let's go take like that one way. We then do that monkey hunt. Hey, would they give that Monty Jones and CDI Tunis as flag bearer? Man, a knack table knack. Okay, now okay, we're not ready for me. And they give na Samura Kamara and Cherry Koko. Who are they denying the president 2 term? But now, all man the opposition. Yeah, all man the opposition. Yes. So now, the point is the genuinity of the process. Now, I say we get a lot of people that were popular as a candidate. Now, APC right now. They get popularity, they sabi the APC. But some masters no say, and then I SLPP mouth. Are you going to lead an opposition party where this current regime very brutish? Then you still get ACC case, you still get a COI case. The laws are very clear that if you get then thing that they will debar you for contest. If APC follow the rules and what did the law say and allow the leader for naturally emerge for the past few weeks and months, and you don't see even people the leader they emerge, and the leader not they only emerge by what they talk or blast SLPP. Are you able to collaborate? Are you able to network with other people them? You know, this is not going to be limited to Abuja connections.
I am highly optimistic. I am highly optimistic that the APC will form the next government for obvious reasons.
No,
SLPP self for sustain themselves in our office because there are quite a lot of moving parts when they work within themselves. SLPP people and they will gains with the SLPP government.
There are many factors.
Boy, for make you na APC
I'm not optimistic. I'm not optimistic. I'm not optimistic that
we establish a constitution. We adopt a new constitution, and in that new constitution, we get things that we will put there. One such that the fact that selection is gone, never again. Every position will be elected for by delegates. With the 6 delegates done, Koju before you, then vote. You say all that work they will not do. Forget about that. Let somebody go pick one person. What's more confusionistic?
No, what I'm saying here, if you listen to me carefully, I say after consultation, I say when they meet yesterday, for instance, if the chairman or the secretary general will come and say, after consultation, we don't agree. Say
for that.
No,
That's
it's
too an open meeting for that kind of discussion.
That meeting for that. That meeting yesterday now for tell them what the tripartite, where people will say implementable.
Listen to me. What you say?
Actionable and implementable.
So now for what they say, they don't know how they want to do it. Go look now. They don't scatter so far. They can't complain to the
Ajibu, me still, because of the relationship what exists between certain people them at the APC and the SLPP, apart from the case that Gunter don't mention. So you understand me? Now the same thing we say, let me say 2023, case closed, get ready, and this and that and blah blah blah. Come 2023, this is not nothing to do with Samoa now. Come 2023, we know what happened. Now, me, considering the fact that these guys, the length at which they are going now with this constitutional reform, and you get to bear in mind, say, the APC, not the entire APC per se, but some of these guys would have flag bearers there, and some of the ones that would then have senior ranks within the APC, they are not clean in terms of dealing with the SLPP. So, me, I'm not optimistic that we are going to have a smooth transition. I'm sorry. Nobody's going to convince me about that. If you believe, say, come 2028, the election is going to be a smooth ride for the APC, then you have not been watching what is going on in Sierra Leone. I'm sorry.
Tell me if we pick one person. I'm not talking about the smooth ride. I agree with you.
No, now the talk say, what I meant by that, okay, let me answer you. What I meant by, and I stand by that. By this time, we should not, I'm sorry, I stand by that position. By this time, we should not have 15, 16 people them, the contest for the flag bearership. What is happening in Sierra Leone is too important, is too big, is too messy. People are suffering, as Gunter say. The party should by now be focusing on getting at least 2 or 3 people them when they look, say, then 2 or 3 people at the camp. Then 2 or 3 people and then they go through the process. That is my opinion. That's my position.
You think straight. All over the world, internal primary is them, the candidate and the play team. If APC go through the steps them in line with the constitution, I think say then will go through them.
You remember what you use continuously?
You
remember what you use continuously? You said genuinely. You continuously use the word genuinely. You continue to use the word genuinely.
You get right on the pessimistic. You get right on with pessimistic, but if APC in August get a candidate, we will give an ultimatum and not balance the ultimatum and implement them, and then they be so.
All right.
Get a candidate.
Please, Olam, quick one, Ajibo, before we go on the line.
I really want to say something about that.
Go ahead, quickly.
APC not betray Samura ever. In fact, CDI at Tunis, we na in the publicity sector, na be the number 3 man we come up and endorse Samura. When the election done, when it was clear that some rigging had taken place, if you release in CDI at Tunis, they go all over the place, they say, now rig the election. He even talk one thing, say, he say, I'll go na court. What will they go na court? Okay? Exactly. It defend the election, it defend the party. Now, only when they don't go into this agreement, where many a times, when they come on and do the one way they negotiate, they tell Samora, say, listen, we are ready to stop here. We need to go forward because then people actually they tell who to one for Reri about the election with the rig and how in fact they go change down there. Samora tell them, say, no, keep going.
No, let's go ahead.
Let's go ahead. Okay. When it get to the point where they see clearly, because all of that don't be minister of government too. From the Syria Tunis to the Kelfala Mara to the Richard Conte, they all don't be minister of government. They know the kind of power where a president gets. They know the kind of power where the constitution give the president. So when they don't get to one point where they know for say this go to the person are foolish, they say, gentlemen, come on, somewhere, no come to two nonsense. They tell you for Tinap, you know, grill out Tinap. Now we are going downhill. Nothing okay for now in pull on. Then say go tell people and say we don't mix by this again. Now the tendency there to talk say
the man say never go declare you run. Then they say okay, you count. You go you run, person go make pronouncement for BTC.
Yes.
You sit down
So anybody when they say APC betray Samora, they are
I
big. Ask you not to do APC.
I believe say Ajibujaro Senapia make a quick statement.
Quick one, please.
I believe say the 2023 election, they are all responsible for the state where they show now. Now, because somebody bring an Escoma in case in the other day, I talk say the term don't pass now for the blame and Escoma. Let's focus on the future. But me believe personally say both Samura and APC not fight enough for make them remove Madabiu. Not to just Samura. The APC as a whole, no. First of all, Ajibu, most of these guys not be happy that Samuel was not ready to give them ministerial jobs. So that was one factor. Me no personally, or people will get that kind of discussions indeed. And then I make Samuel not to some Mickey says Samuel not to politicians. Because I know of people who will ask Samuel for what he said, where Samuel said, say, but don't win the election, don't go talk about that. They say, no, let we know what he will get this and that. You understand me? Me, when you talk to you, I've never been promised any position. I was not interested in it. But you know me, why they operate at my office at Lamina Sanko Street. You know, go and tell you know. You see, but and I make a can people on the right say they not give you job or this. Go and tell you know what me operate. I operate independently. I made my money independently, and I put on an APC. So me when people like in talk on a job. No. Una 2 days, so that's why they operate as Sierra Leone. I operated independently, very successfully, without any. If I put money in the APC, no so going to. That's what I mean. With the own newspaper. So when people like talk. So my point here is that both APC and SLP and the Samoa camp, no, not say Samoa, the Samoa camp, they don't come out and fight for the 2023 election. And Samoa not courageous enough for come out as a man and fight this election. As the Italian and tell me personally, they say they wait for me they can get on the power and a plate. As I repeated the last time. Now it sit on the wait for me they can get on the power and a plate. Nobody. There's never been anywhere where you sit down when they can give power. No, you have to fight for it.
Between me and Ona, the elections, the campaign, I was front and center. You guys know that. I left my comfort zone, I did front and center, and believe you me,
and you did well. You did well.
Me did 18, I did 23, I did all the time. So most people can come for they want they wait for can call now for can talk. Make sure so you know what you did talk because me,
exactly,
I left
because
I did front and center. I did pan campaign. Most people know they did, but they get beaucoup for talk. So you where they can call this, know what you did pan. Me there pan campaign.
Honestly, me not bother with the callers them. Me not bother with the callers them because some of the we don't go through. Una 2 days on know what because some of the guys say, oh no, because they don't get Samoa don't promise you job. Samoa not ever in 2018 and 2023. Samoa not promise anybody job.
We go Puja on June 18. Now then go whole week under siege. Yes, indeed, we'll go Puja, we'll go eat sweet cream. The cream was sober. But what is that cream they done? So Samoa and Wefios. What una that court by you go come
2018, not 2018.
No, not 2023.
The 2018. Okay, the 2018 will do the same thing, remember?
What una that court by yanda bra. Behold them bobo then sit down at the host then now they wait for who they come and then get bottle then get stone and buckets they wait for it. The way down and they begin film mutuka them. Me mutuka class get boom. God them whole way under siege for 2 hours. The policeman them instead of them put tear gas na the host, they put tear gas per week. So man no they do, but you go can't sit down and can't talk ask question. But I am saying this from paper to paper campaign, my assessment of the campaign, believe you me, gentlemen, it be indicates or appear to me like for say Samoa had been promised that no worry, just go no more for make sure you go. We are going to give you this. Now that kind of way, that impression I
we are going to give what they are going to give him what? They're going to give him what?
The power. That was the impression.
No. I absolutely agree with you. But that was stupid. That was stupid.
That's the kind of impression where Samoa gave me.
Because and I bet what you talk so came from the international community.
Well, I don't know if not true, not true, but that kind of impression they also he gave to the party. The party self believe, the party executive believe that for say, this one no relax, this minority depend. So some mix up with depend, this will not make sense. Number one, he established his own campaign team somewhere else. Then two, he gave the party the impression say, I have this covered, I have this down pat. When I left this give me, I know what I
Yeah.
depend. So they relax and let they do what they do. Only for can find out say, depend nothing. But nothing. Then now they can only party responsible. Come on, stop it, guys. Stop it.
No,
Nah, they
what the
deceive.
party
All
is
right,
Abu
before you
Afil?
go down to the people, make
What
we
the
get
party is
the
Abu
views
Afil?
of the people. Let us have come and take part on the show. So if we don't read this side, now we go on the phone line for we can take phone calls. Then make we hear from the people.
And charge him for the one day, maybe not talk nonsense, ask nonsense question. Do.
Thank you, sir.
All right, family members, share the program, like. Another one day you do for we feel say you say they appreciate your time and all. So the phone line open for you now. You can call and take part on the show. Tell me which now you take based on the things that we don't discuss at the house.
Ajibachi, don't forget though.
No, they come. They come. Well, forget lunch tomorrow, man. Forget lunch tomorrow. What's going on?
Yeah, stop. Yeah, call me, give me a shout.
Yeah.
You still in London?
Let's get together.
You still in London?
Yeah, I've been here the whole time. Yeah.
I go free after 3.
Okay. All right.
Gunja, how you do? How you do? Are you okay?
Gunter, how's the snow over there?
You don't mute. You don't mute.
Now the largest snow this who me don't witness now. Yeah.
Which state? Which state?
Okay, please, if you call for take part on the show, not call on the private line, please. Anybody will call for take part on the show, not call on the private line, please.
Monday 20 minutes for me.
Jersey, Vineland.
Oh, okay.
Take some few calls quickly. We'll go and take the first caller. Welcome to the show, family member. Any man the call from, please get the platform. They're live on we are.
Hello, guys. How are you? Are they call from Riyadh?
Yes, welcome. They're live on we are. Go ahead.
I want to thank you very much for the programs. I want to thank you for the guys who want to bring the programs. You know, APC, they need to organize themselves. You know, the way I see them in that Achuga Stadium, for that rally, they have up to 20 flag bearers, but they have 20.
Please reduce the volume of your set to the watch reform.
They are not organized at all. They are disorganized. They need to organize. If you really the one pull SLPP 2028, na no say SLPP na kamajo soja them. APC need to organize. For Dr. Samura na dishonest man. Na real dishonest here in supporter, the way they support him. It's not only dishonest to APC, it's dishonest to Salon people. For all the things that would have gone so over 2 years, now 3 years, the council, Samura never come out. For all the key people for him, Salon people for him. This man never come on and those systems. For they address Salon people. Now very dishonest man. With the people that would support him. It's dishonest. For real. Anybody who they can't just say on their platform there, they argue with them. That person is a failure. Na sardine aid get. I'm sorry for saying that. Samura is a dishonest man. You know, able address Salon people. Forget about the APC first. Why people vote for you? They not sleep overnight. They stand for you. They kill them for you. You know, able take today. This man, come on, man. This man, you know, find Selenius. Don't talk about him. This man a failure, man. If he gets sense, let APC, let work. APC, they do well for everything. They give him 2 terms. Then disappoint people. If the APC split so today, now for your sake, we'll let them pick as flag bearer. but a disappointed man. Come on, man. Yeah, the guys wanna thank you, man. Yeah, bye.
All right. We go on the line again. Take another call quickly. Welcome to the show, family member. Any minutes to the call from? Please, you do live on we are.
Good evening, SMBP. Good evening, Ajibu. Ojutuku Macaulay. This is one of the greatest journalists in Salon. I remember we did a report now a quantity about how the Ecomog don't enter inside Salon. And the other guy, I don't remember his name. This is Jibila from New Jersey. When they deal with somebody within a power, we the man 1992 then take arms against APC. When they take arms against APC, Strasser tell me the reason. The reason we Strasser tell we for let them pull APC in a power. Maybe you don't do past street him. Maybe you don't change the mandate of Salon people and forget a third force in Salon. They tell me the greenway way. They don't do 2023 a daylight robbery. Then I make a strategy bonus be politics, unfortunately, because I did read in campaign book today. But what I want to say is the thing and the way Lansana content in the issue with Zainab. Now then they respond to the way we might build then they cause riots in the country. Because for let they go, they change the constitution so for begin for force people and PPRC or whatever they try for do for rig the election, now riot by itself. So what in Lansana then they do for talk back, even in less than what he might have built they do now, because the actions speak louder than words. So Zainab and any other APC people, they get for people, we not get no option now for let this man come on and do. This man as Soja man, in 1996 they pull and come on and do. A steroid. Nothing not for Madabio. Then get for prepare the people in mind for come on and do. Nothing not the president. A massive demonstration. This man they go outside because he gets a drug law, they get Bokutina in aid. You know, it's not the left side. Why they talk say the election is it's not about Madabio, it's about Madabio. This election about Madabio. You see where you overthrow Strasser for change the everything we do say don't come to this point. We don't know this man. APC get forget a vice flag bearer. When a Soja man who don't fetch one other country. This thing a bonically one. If you not, we got forget a second independence as Sierra Leone 2028.
Thank you very much.
I got this one.
Right. This is a program we are on YouTube and on Facebook. We'll take another call quickly. Welcome to the show, family member. Any minutes to call from? Yes, welcome.
Yeah, this is a concern caller. They call from Kono.
Welcome.
But I get a few questions for ask Mr. Macaulay. Mr. Macaulay, my first question, would I initiate this national unity agreement? Not to Samura. Okay, after the agreement, the 80 recommendation will come out. Not to Samura go sign up. SGBP, yeah, Ajibu will be try for talk on one thing. The steering committee where they make for implement this 80 recommendation, where Samura for be the part of, for put foot, for let they implement, the recommendation they implement them, were headed by Golgotha. Now this is the problem where Kalfara Marabi say, he hide from that implementation of the tripartite agreement where he very himself initiates. He will not praise Samura. This, my brother, Ustino Jugudu Macaulay, not to Talabi the truth, na Motama the truth, not to say where they talk, you, they think fine past Sierra Leone or Sierra Leone as them. Samura, na the traitor, na the APC. Yeah, with him followers, all these electoral justice, then na Madabio followers for kill the APC. Una all, you na one of them. Yeah, but you go sign 80 recommendation, you go initiate that kind 5 agreement they did. Why you know they part of that food, you put food for let them implement this recommendation. Then you go hide. One time, this doesn't have to be away saying a traitor on a backstabber. One time, Kalfara Mara before there was Lai Mara before that problem is common at that Falaba. Then the Golgotha doesn't alter a statement where he said a threat to them. Where he say he tell one word where he tell us you not part of the people the way they kill democracy. I agree with that, my brother. Where he say PPRC and all other institutions they all don't join hand for kill the democracy in Sierra Leone. That is the motive. We now focus on the points. Left for the talk continue when not necessary. So now I'm take that, yeah.
Right, thank you very much. We take another call quickly inside the program. Welcome to the show, family member. Name and the call from.
This is not concern Sierra Leone. They call from the US.
You get a platform. Go ahead.
Yeah, thanks so much.
a good work, and thanks to all the panelists them. You know, may the advice no more we may get now for the supporters there of SLPP, the genuine supporters them. Let them not encourage this power government by this lucky way than they pursue. You know, it's like na history now one can repeat. So now the same thing back again. I don't know if now 1965 where they encounter with that seditious libel law, they carry it intentionally for most of the APC party. Unfortunately for them, I think in 1967 they can't come out in power. Let them know say the laws the way then they try for manipulation inside the constitution, not only for APC. The NSSF get for go na opposition. It's not possible for the one party they na power in that country they forever. You get for very, very be careful. But the problem with that country they now, the people you know, we get knowledge, they not get power. The one that way, you know, not get knowledge now they get power. Imagine that. Could you imagine? The layman now we get common sense. He passed down the post we get PhD under this power government. Very sick people and they think like for say they not get for dinner opposition tomorrow. It's sad. Now the only advice that one day that then get for be careful more, especially the young one them where they come up with. One for they in politics for a very long time, you know. We know say some of the politicians then one day we get other business then now that politics now they don't able power for exploit that country there and all that stuff. Then they get for very, very careful. If not, you know, then go regret tomorrow. You know, the only thing I make people like we they talk because we know say where APC get for come back again, they will get for can use against them, and now with the ordinary man they suffer. Because me I know say APC SLPP not the same. The only thing no more go tell me APC na lesser evil than SLPP. Thank you so much. God bless you now.
All right, we go again on the line and take another call quickly. Welcome to the show, family member. You name and say the call from me the live one we had.
Yes, I call from United States of America.
Okay, get the platform.
Yes, I just want to commend me 3 friends that were online, Ajibu, Wistin, and Gunta. What I want to bring to Winston notice, I can agree with Ajibu. We say there is a process for elect the flag bearer. That you have to give everybody the opportunity for letting go through that vetting process. But the only thing we party APC always create issues. There is too much requirement for vetting. We go end up bringing more problem and more legal challenges again. Because as much as the party they vet them, if they vet them beyond or above the state in constitution, waiting will get to happen. Other people that will dissatisfied will take back the party to court, and we will begin go back and forth again, waste the party time for flow. One of the things why I believe should happen, I think so we'll focus on this constitutional review way than they do. And we will put more pressure on we party and we members of parliament that we just no need for the talk. We need to remove Wixet immediately if we don't see we way forward for this constitutional review. That is one thing I want to focus on. Lord, focus on the strategy, the plan, how we go win the election, how we go stop the SLPP then, and all them issues the way that they create against the party. So I just want to commend my friends them for engaging in them discussion. I think say we all talk the same thing, but let's focus on the issues then. Don't forget about some who are bad, some who are good. That is not true. Nobody good, nobody bad. We had a problem. We messed up. All of us messed up. So let's focus now. What do we do? What type of strategies we're going to use to move forward and pay attention for the 2028 upcoming elections, or else we'll go fall apart.
All right.
So to my cousin and Winston, how you do? Ajibu, how you do? It's me, it's a good hi.
All right. Thank you very much for that. Okay, we'll take 5 calls quickly and wrap up for this evening time. Welcome to the show, family member. You name and circle phone.
Yeah, I come from London. My name is Nabita Finley.
Welcome, ma'am.
As far as me concerned, Dr. Samura is a failure. For me, would I don't fail, he don't lose 2 elections. Now, not a man what they talk about anymore. You understand? Because if he don't lose 1 election, the second election, if for tight trust is tight, say this one I die or live. But this election, Agbo must be the president. And besides, everybody in Sierra Leone, even the SLPP, they all support Samura. They all support him. By right, if you don't do anything it takes, enough. If the executive at that point not be important. If you look to the people that will die for him, say, we go vote, it up, he fight for that vote. But he not do him. Instead, he go sign communique, he set up tripartite, he go sign a peace deal, he left down, they go back, he go sign, he take document, he hand them over to the person who chief you election. You go hand over power to her. While the person no win, you go sign all documents and hand them over to her. Then he sit up every day, can't give speech. He give big grammar. Tomorrow he can't give speech. He give big grammar. The full people live. That SLPP, you know that. Samura na SLPP. He just pretend for saying na APC. As far as I'm concerned, that man let go back now in an executive, not a politician. When I forget for the tell say Samura go, then go get power again. They be president. For be good president, because a good president, what he for doing for stand up for a country, stand up for people. But this man lose every bit of it. So how this man will be a good president? When we able fight for the people and vote. Una thank you, Alan, or vex this evening. Okay. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Right, 4 more calls quickly. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and the call from.
By Bure, and Mr. Joko, Ajibu, and Mr. Dalami. My good evening.
Good evening.
Samura Kamara, EU, and Zero, EU again. This year will be everybody from the celebrator, from the icon. It can, it took away now. It can be zero, and this zero will get for content till the rest of your life. In the sense, the tell Samura get for common as do. When you want to talk to people, them now the tell you know the hunger we people then get for them. Because the tell people they need them, they come. Now, one thing they suspect. Let me say SLPP want use them for the 2028 election for weakness APC. Do you understand? They want use that strategy today. Because I don't know whether if you don't go tie something with Madabio, we enable camp because from the time where the secret leak out say you go to Madabio in one grain, and in Samura Kama dumb out, you abandon in party. You never talk to him party anymore again. You understand? And some appear, you see the constitution when they make, well, we Salom will take Kalu so. Now, if you don't know, Anula with care, the people when they deal with this constitution, the parliament, the judiciary, no take time. This thing for being a big problem will be to say the citizens get for take law on their own na their hand. And how it get for happen? Mark this what they tell you. So the day for the election. And the 10 people they go for come out. People say no, not going to control that crowd. When they go say no, all the way to now don't put on they give us some back. You understand? Mm-hmm. So and people they get for very be careful of this particular thing. And this thing they forget say they can bad laws and then become a law.
All right.
In that country they will become lot of problem.
Very much.
Before you do something, we got to think about the country.
Thank you very much.
Not about yourself. Thank you. God bless you all.
God bless you all. I'll just see if we can able to we on 3. Welcome to the show, family member. You know where you call from?
I call from London. First of all, Ajibo, you look dapper as always. But I just want to say, Shaka Stevens, guys, I go very disappointed with the APC where exists today. APC very weak. From the top can down, all my week. I don't know what's happening to APC. Una not get any faith inside una anymore. Like una don't give up. Una don't turn to. I don't know what's in. Una need for put una self together, because SLPP they come for una. They don't already tell una say they know they left power for 50 years. So una just say don't say allow them for just do anything they want. Now you take action. Na talk no more. Na they talk. Una need for act. Like what Ojuku say. Where say sometimes you have to be violent sometimes you get for take action. You not just say should just say talk going again according to constitution. Do something. Let the people then see say it affects for them. Okay, bye.
Thank you very much. All right, 2 last call. Welcome to the show, family member. Your name and say the call from.
I call from London, Inamo.
Okay, welcome you to that platform.
Yeah, thank you. Hello, Weird, and hello, comrades. I just want to touch on the flag bearer selection or election process. We may land it cool. They mentioned say I understand the feeling of waiting to go on. How you are about them, but I believe say we don't come on our stage day and we don't have to go back to that kind of point. Say we go blame one person again all over again like I will blame Aneskoma. And to Samoa in your side, I don't ever see a politician when they nurture reach them Bayu reach Samoa Kamara. You sabi the people say we go make them. The people make Samoa and Samoa turn against the people. That was a sad reality. Samoa come to London Yasu. And they all meet in the Chatham House. One of the questions the way I put to Ramna that for protect the votes, because some of us as young people, we get wind of certain information on, because SLPP be very strategic in the movement. They use young academic people, them, way able to social media for propagate lies about the APC government back then. So I was into Samoa with a structure for young people. My own global group here, young Sierra Leone group I get, we even get some members in America, Europe, London, Ayasu, and all other parts, even Sierra Leone. We mobilize the resources. We even pour them into a campaign. We even be they say we for and suit and all of that. We were into it. People were voluntary for support the APC for Kamna Power. But it was so disappointing when we look at Samoa and body language, it's not there. Nothing is there. The guy is just invincible. You know, so we as young people at this time around, we want to talk to power that within the APC, rank and file that. This time around, please, we need more young people on board. We need to be strategic. We need to be pragmatic. We need to start laying things like a plan. We need a plan. We need a blueprint for this election. We cannot take this anymore. We are tired. We know for the... I remember back then, I think in 2010, Sierra Leone was one of the countries where had the highest brain drain in Africa. Why? Because of the way how I believe Aneskuma set up the diaspora office for brings them back into the country. You understand? So at this point, young people, they're out here, we don't forgo implement whatever we don't learn. We not get the opportunity. This kind of, right now, there are certain people that they will not get buying goodness salon right now. They say there is no structure. Institutions only work. People and get business one for open about it. Nothing is working.
Okay.
So we ask the APC, let them sell a plan to the people.
Thank you very much. God bless you.
Thank you.
All right. They take the last call inside the program quickly, and at the last caller that is welcome to the show. Family member, your name and inside the call from.
I have a call from Guinea.
You get the platform, go ahead.
Yeah.
Reduce the volume of your set with the watch from.
Madam, they say.
Reduce the volume of your set, yeah.
I just be glad because of Dr. Samura Kamara. But Dr. Samura Kamara already don't become failure. Hello?
Go ahead. Reduce the volume of your set so you go able to enjoy.
Okay. Dr. Samura Kamara already don't become failure in the land. Why? Because Dr. Samura Kamara 2023 already even don't win. But why you go call the tripartite for let tripartite can sign over, like I make negotiation over the people of Sierra Leone and hand over to Madabio. But I still believe that the APC, if the APC not stand very well for 2028 election, SLPP go risk, they go take this election back now the APC in hand. And we know the talk of SPPP. If you look the kind of migration where they happen now with country, it's not easy. Now the 16 West African country, Salon they migrate. No. If you check who they na Guinea, how they maltreat some of we brother the outside world, inside world now Africa. It's not easy because of we not get good leader. But 2028 election, are they beg for the people of APC? Let them go into before the National Delegate Convention, they can let them appoint the actual leader where go can rule the people of Sierra Leone. Me at the beg the APC. Me not a politician today, me not a politician tomorrow.
Thank you
but me
very much.
The people of Sierra Leone. Me na my name Pastor Emmanuel Jonah. Me na from Kono. Thank you so much. Let no waste one time.
Okay, God, I don't mistake. Okay, that's so God say. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Shemwe Pierre.
This time they call mistake call. Go ahead, get the platform.
Shemwe Pierre, you make it unable to enjoy the show better because Facebook not be on. You know, say YouTube you get humor skipper. But I go straight to the point.
Okay.
Ajibu, sorry, but like, I they follow Jibila, where Jibila say, you know, learn from your grandpa well. Why make I say so? I listen the analysis where you talk. Actually, Ajibu, you're a nice guy, you very decent, everything okay. Will they talk by you because you don't go inside politics? You know, if not a politics,
I can't talk by
if you go salon, yes, you go salon, but I look at Lansana for your int guest. You understand? You go salon. You can already be with int guest if not for be wins on say for be sorry, say we scandal we might be able to go with us. Secondly, Madabio as a decent man when put the Ben Angra, he say the ex-president that if you not maintain himself, you understand? If they bring a candle, they ridiculous. You know what's in they mean? Then third day, inside this constitution where they come so they raise price them, talk any way they want, you understand? No opposition, no, they are only the media. If not so like Shebepia and Bible and the other media them. What's in the happening at Salon? They kill people and prices they go up day by day. Then they try for sensitize the way come to the light. Ajibu, you get for wake up. What's your wake up, man? Thank you so much.
All right, so the last call down day for the program this night. Okay, so the program we watched now we are on YouTube and on Facebook, and of course we come now and go over to a guest them for make they actually respond or out to the calls them where we don't get so far over to the Bible to come to them.
Right. I want to say thanks to we family members them we don't call. Of course, we three panelists them don't listen to waiting the callers them come and say about the discussion. Now we start from Ujukutu. Ujukutu, you listen to the callers them. Waiting I respond to we family members them.
There was, and I still believe there is, a strong human desire for people within and outside of Sierra Leone for make Samura Kamara come out and say XYZ. One, for make Samura Kamara make peace with the APC and indirectly give APC more power, more strength for face this illegal government in Sierra Leone. There is also the issue of the APC not lost the election 2018. The APC not lost the election 2023. I'm not going to expand on that because we don't talk about that several times. But make people get for understand, see, the APC not lost the election 2018 and 2023. And because of that, Samura don't come across now as the person where, as the flag bearer on both occasions, not come out and fight for which he win. And as a result of that, that political capital we didn't get done, almost the demise. If, for instance, you get somebody like Aji Bujalo, we may operate 2012 and 2018, another different on 2023. They come out the way they come out so strongly and so passionately about the failures of Samora. And then when you hear the callers them, and I can tell you, say, all of the callers that we condemn Samora at one time, we are passionately behind this man. And so that is why I started by saying there's a fundamental desire from Sierra Leoneans in and out of the country to hear from Samora. Because Samora coming out could put the APC in a position we could be even stronger than it is today. I know Aji Bujalo no agree, say the party weak. I'm glad the way one or two of the callers indicate that. The party is weak. The party is weak because, simply put, everybody wants to be a flag bearer. I mean, yes, not right. But as somebody say, no, I'm not going to agree say Aji Bujalo knows about politics. Aji Bujalo don't dabble into politics. I went back to Sierra Leone 2010, 2011. And I think before that, we don't begin operating, Ajibu. Before, yeah. So, and when I got there, at that time, you the information, no, so.
2010,
2011. Yeah.
Oh, remember Parliament Force, yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Well, okay. So
one campaign, Chris
and a politics, and we all. I don't know for Gunta. I don't know for Gunta, but me and Aji Bujalo, now political also we born. You understand me? So when we were born inside politics, I'm not gonna agree if somebody can tell me, say, I'm not sabi politics. We go get different views how they operate the politics. But inside politics, we born. And we born inside politics. Me born because with the greatest respect to Ajibu, the old boy business, a day before a small bit. Me born inside politics the tell way. Beaucoup of them already talk so now, but flag bearer business. If they call Shaka Stevens in name, then they run. As I tell some of them now, the one we Sajotski conclave, we get lots of the former ministers them and cabinet ministers them. I tell them, say they tell where we the right. So me the tablet, well, let's go write in a tablet newspaper. We work out Shaka Stevens after they talking back now Limba Thanksgiving yesterday. When you work out Shaka, some of them people they make back by APC so. They tell where we the team up, we look Shakisha AI. They will go right. They come out back in. No, it must be small politics. Maybe if you different from you a call. But I'm not gonna tell you, I'm not gonna agree for say it not be politics. Me and this man, before I give up, me and this man on the now on cool Sembu for now host with the celebrate Sembu for now birthday. I forget the wife of somebody, one big man wife. Where collapse. Aji Bujalo, Alpha Khan were the MC. I was just around making sure things were going smoothly. That's before I was weeks ago for the 2018 election. Now this woman collapsed. And it's collapsed all day. And this woman collapsed. Before they say Aji Bujalo and Alpha Mara, what are my first name? Former this flag bearer man. Kelfala Mara. They don't lift you up now gone. They lift you up now gone. I just hand over to Kelfala Mara. That's they said we fight for the flag bearer in front of an escoma. They pick them up. Big woman, not just small pick so. They pick them up. Before they say, well, they don't put themselves there. That is politics in front of the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone. And I said, they miss go now. I'm begin dance, me dance. I begin shake my foot. The Ajibu Jalo can't tap me on my shoulder. I say, President, say not to so mayor the dance show.
Yeah.
They don't confuse me self now. That's the way they work. So I thought I was going to be the next mayor of Richard. All that time in politics and the play power. You understand? So the APC, even under Nescoma, was very strong, despite his sins in the way I know by 2018. Not the APC did it now. Now that's what they talk. The one who call say APC weak, and me say what they talk say I get doubt about 2028. Because the people who they now, when they come out for flag bearer, majority of them are selfish, greedy people. I'm sorry, people might not agree, but they don't get me not hear from the none. Watching them policies about not to tell you native flag bearer, you begin to talk about policies. I'm not hearing from the none when they talk and tell me say this individual will be a good president. So for me, I believe say people want to hear from Samura, and people are expecting Samura to come out and say this is what has happened, but we are moving forward. 2023 is dead and done. You're not gonna say dead and dusted. 2023. No, I'm not use that word. So people need to come out, and with Samura coming out, it will give people a more assurance say APC is moving forward. And when people will begin to talk, say Adibujalo attack somebody in politics, this is what happens. Samura work now Washington, he work now England, he work now here, the damn prime minister, the damn president. That doesn't mean they don't respect him or they don't like him. In politics, that's what happens. So if somebody come because tomorrow go ahead and begin to talk back Boku. So the fact of the matter is that Samura needs to come out from the closet.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ojukutu Macaulay. Over to you, Mr. Darami.
I have to say Ajibu for do, but Ajibu will be the last bite. Okay.
I need to take the last bite.
Yes. Obviously, the callers them self should say we do justice to what we discuss here, because waiting at the major and important thing for Sierra Leone and them now for how we save that country day. And everywhere in that country day, even in the midst of their failure, what the opposite failing with impunity, then they make bluff backfire with a see singer every day. Them believe say they're in the sky, and people with these few people them within the power that they enjoy, they're comfortable with them. And you get some generational lapse who believe say what's that them are you people and they no more, they're okay. And the PPRC, you know, let them fair work for do. You cannot seize the political space. People will continue for talk. Then they own even the SNPP and APC, because there will be time very soon we'll begin to do comparative analysis. The man come in the mantra of new direction. We not only day in misdirection, you understand? Na Omolanke on dong now the parade now. The blackout within a Sierra Leone right now. You know, some of you are very passionate about that country. So not a matter. And as for Samura Kamara, come on. This very executive, whether you like it or not, and then preside over your transition. 2018, President Kuma appoints you, but 2023, I was part of it. Mr. Macaulay talk say, you don't know if me born na politics host. But me, I don't even remember whether I born or not, but I know say I meant inside that host. I used to say knows that host day. And I want to comment on somebody saying Ajibu no know politics. Now opinion way, I don't want to even comment on an amigo response to him. We were part of APC in governance and even in the government spokesperson team. You know, when we run communication politics, he was there. And he be national coordinator of the whole unit where everything about him, imagine we get a minister of information, Mohamed Bangura. Even though we're not able to go talk to 98.1, and they agree with you, maybe the next day they go back. And it's will be there now they clean up. Ajibu would run for be a member of parliament. And at the end of the day, they're part of all the political activity. It might not sit in the way una dey see am, and the way even Pasheki dey see things, because we dey deal in a digital era. Soldier, I want for land. You remember in 2023, what the figures them they come? Where we start first, you tell me say soldier, I believe in this thing. We go up to 25%. I say soldier, we're losing this lead. What the pattern of the elections? I said no, soldier. Now that only party we lost. These we get people that now we're in the modern times, so they deal with logic, mathematical, see things mathematically. Just like how they see Samuel Kama, me I get the credentials for talk say Samuel Kama fail we. I was over. I mean, they be in North America a day. Now the longest time a day because I get family. You know, see, we remember picking a own and a babysitter now. But that not important. If someone not give you victory, you can look after your family. I get the credential for talk. The difference between him and whosoever see us on an APC one for win elections, that whosoever emerge as APC leader, if you get ultimatum of 72 hours, from the first 24 hours, if you don't see the battalion don't begin move, you see where America they threaten the world. How you see the artillery is them. Where we all believe in the also the communist thing. Where every Independence Day they see where China they put the ammunition. You give 72 hours ultimatum where you can other team by it. Samuel Kamara we let come, but I don't know the failure. Even this tripartite. In fact, the failure only limited to him not being a president. This agreement for national unity, the particular concept for make it get Nobel Peace Prize, now I don't abandon so. Because to me, if we get the 85 recommendation, we forget about the 85 part. 95 recommendation that this entire tripartite committee pull. If them people have passed all the way they want pass at this constitution, that means somewhere even in judgment for go enter into agreement for national unity, tripartite, that nonsense. I lie. So to me, you coming to say the APC executive, the APC, this has nothing to do with the APC executive anymore. Because there is a civic space. The civic space where they exist now that this government not only fail, right now the kind blackout, the kind dirty within the country, even the vice president of the country, they talk about dirty. So in negative I do to executive again, the man conspicuously absent in everything. But the last part now that if the 85 recommendation this government do all what they want do so. That means now wasting people in time for care and go into money. That failure they a double failure apart from the fact that not be president. So they land now and agree with a call I will say Samuel Kama to create a niche for himself. Because to me, if I happen for be a leader in Sierra Leone, I go make a bust for him as a global ambassador for peace. Because the first person where a win election, the old tiffing election. I say go back let them talk. They go make report by go give him back a sign and a smile. You understand it? And to me, the thing is a deep to you. Not to editor no more passionate about this Samuel and the electoral. I mean, Papa said passionate about it. But the point is they're not able to reason. Because all what they say, I've been testing it. From 19 Jubilee where they say, oh, this thing they happen every day they happen, not happen. And now the only thing Samuel get right now are for join Goodwill Sierra Leone and them, including the current APC executive or whatsoever, where they stand for show say. Because to me, the key thing when we pick for that meeting, where the APC National Secretary General and the chairman say that, I be the tell now, nobody be tied, Mother Bio in neck two saying for go sign that agreement for national unity and sign the 85 recommendation in there. They are binding. Just look at they say they are implementable and they are actionable. No matter what TSFPP do, anybody will make an attempt for boycott down the they get for camp to my back. It's just like the way we sign to many international treaties them. No one not tie with neck. If you don't tie, you get right for idea to them. SFPP they go try because Madabio is willing for stick to what he believe in. But me believe say Sierra Leone and they resolve it bigger than everybody. For the Sanko be well pass so. I want great day. Me community people I'm glad for the we had again and Shengepe and Baibue. Most especially my brother who I will not see for a while. I'm happy for be here. On a plenty thank you. Good night, good morning, good evening. What's
God bless you, brother man. Ajibu, clear the place for you.
What's a clear the place business? You lost Pawi, yeah, you just show up, then
I
you
go
not tell me
vacation.
nothing.
I go
You
vacation. If you understand.
No, you
No,
but
me,
vacation, you
Ajibu,
also
me,
do
me,
vacation.
make me not even talk about that, chef. Make me not even talk
The
about that,
man
chef.
just take off,
Now
then the
big
man
man,
come back
now
and
big
not tell
man.
me nothing.
I go
Ajibu,
sharp
now big man.
All right.
Now big man,
Okay.
Ajibu, now big man.
No, old boy don't talk, agree, but I take umbrage to that. Really. The man just
Now big man, old boy.
But in any case,
Now
I
my
mean, this is a very good discussion, and I want to continue for say thank you to Baibure, thank you to Sengapere for them platform. There are plenty people they learn from this. Okay, me self they continue for learn from this. Now I don't read this a few times, and my colleague they don't talk about me, and I really need not foresee anymore. I mean, I'm a more docile fellow. Me a structured fellow, a quite methodic, organized. You can say probably a complex, but now so a turn. Now my academic training, now how a turn, and they take things as they come and they make sure so analyze properly. For God's sake, I do statistics. I teach statistics. Okay. Now, a technique where they use for model, for analyze, and for quantify the relationship between the dependent variable and one or more independent variable, what we call predictors. So that same training they will get, that academic training will get, and they can't go to me politics, and they can't go to everywhere. So that is why where Gunter tell you say, Ajibu look and say, this election we don't lose out. Because I'm looking at evidences, empirical evidences, and all of that, and they make my analysis. Okay, and they look at what happened before, what happened now. So when somebody tell me, say, you know, study politics, Jibigala, I've been away for a while, but I go come, I go like for a little meeting in New Jersey. Make you tell me, fill me in, what you expect me for do for the hala no more, yeah. No, that's not Ajibu. It's not Ajibu. Ajibu will analyze things, but I'll keep going. You know, again, my colleague. Old boy say me they agree say the party no weak. No, I don't ever say that. Believe me, I mean force will tell you say we executive you week take week. I am not impressed with my Secretary General. I have not been impressed. And if you listen to me program then it clearly don't indicate say I'm not impressed. He needs to do more if he can, really and truly. Okay. But however, the fact that we get a multiplicity, we get several people who want for be flag bearer. Not an indication, say we go. Now an indication, say people they want for attach themselves to APC. They see APC as being attractive. But then they look at SLPP, they see SLPP, what SLPP don't do, okay, over the years. And no for say, no matter what they do, nothing only for talk again, they're going out. So all man, they take the opportunity now. Now, so man again, they are strategic. He put himself there. If I not get flag bearer, I must become attractive for let them make me ambassador, for make them make me minister, for make I become relevant in the next government. So all man they play in card. So this is what you expect people to do. But this, like I said, at the embryonic stage, people come, they show. When they go fill the application out, inside that application process, so man they see what's missing. Hey, they have the drop. What ten can for pay that fee, that 100 million. So man they look himself paying, and no saying chance for win is so small. With a 30% chance for win, with even a 50% chance that they go to 100 million. No, you know what? So man, they drop it back again. And again, not to say that you for pulling money, but you forget the ability for raise that kind of money there. And if you don't get the ability for raise them, people they drop. Okay. Then you go to the interview proper self. Okay. The interview proper question they will ask you, you drop. So by the time we get to the convention, you know we'll get all them people in there. But even if you do, what happens? We get an independent election management committee. We get the task, get the professionalism for handle all elections. When they pin them box and they assemble with delegates, the 1,900 or more, but they wanted to go vote. That's a democratic process. Who then votes, they count. Who that win. That person there is duly elected as the flag bearer and leader of the party. So it is a process. It is a process. Okay. Let me talk about this. What happened now at Chuga Stadium. That engagement was not an engagement for go show flag bearer. It was an engagement where they think about for say, this tripartite, who they call implementable and whatever they call them. Them people don't vary. They don't change plenty things. Usai the provision before say you get 7 days for going to court if you believe say you are aggrieved by an election. We will be the look for say they extend unto 30 days. Well, I believe say na be the suggestion. Then go make unto 3 days. They make it worse. Okay, so plenty things in the way they make worse. So when the person we did it, I think Dr. Kefumara see down there, he said, this I need for go talk to me. I want them, let them know what thing happen. For see what thing will go agree on, what you will write, not to in the under. So when some man like Wari say they can't sit on the light pan on, they tell them say implementable and alignable, whatever it would mean, they can't talk, and they tell them say no, that apartheid not to law. Now they go take and make law. What in them police side when they can go to parliament, they do referendum blah and this and that. Now it don't become law. Now the apartheid way they be right. Now they not go begin they don't water them down. Now he make them call for this meeting. Let them can talk to with people and for tell them say this is what is happening. We not go take them. We not go accept that. Not to forgo show flag bearer at all. All right. Beyond that, it's good that we have a high amount of, we don't want to talk about that. No, we need APC present itself as a, not, again, the APC need for present itself as a party where people go like for join. Plenty of people in the defense, we want to join the APC, but they not really want for do it because of the way they be see like na cabal, okay, if they're not sabi you, if you know they one particular team, the APC not go do what you can inside. So man say no, it's not mix by that. So we need for return we serve to a party where they allow everybody and anybody, they give all man the same opportunity. Okay, you know they create any situation where they give one man opportunity past the other. That na the kind APC we will know, that the kind APC that they will for return to. Only when we do that, we'll be able for win election very, very quickly. Again, na the APC, you get the National Delegates Conference, okay, you get the National Advisory Council, you get the National Executive Committee, okay, you get the National you get the National Executive. All them wire now people them way they manage the affairs of the party. They can call the National Executive Committee we need be for take hard decision. NAC, National Advisory Council, they call them for make decision. You get the National Delegates Conference, now the highest body that one day. Samura Kamara, you now one person in the leader. When they say the party, a makeup of all them people here. So when somebody they tell me say the party not do ABC, the party not they move by itself. The party now people they move up. And the party get forget a leader. If the leader of himself not excited, if the leader for himself not enthusiastic, if the leader for himself not forward thinking, the rest of that are not going for be for do anything. No. So let us not separate Samura and the party. No, Samura and the party now be one. Samura now be the leader. If he not boisterous, if he not enthusiastic, if he not they go forward and do what he need for do, the party cannot move ahead of him. It will never happen. So I know they agree for say, now the party not try, Samura ain't try. No. Samura was the leader of the party. And a chain can only be strong as the links we make up. And if Samura are the leader and they're not able to show leadership, then for God's sake, the party cannot do anything. If the leadership don't, the party they don't go before. No, the leader ain't for move. The party supporter. That's how it works. But we had a leader. We go give ultimatum. Say they are them for common office within 72 hours. He never had a plan. We come together, work, we can agree on a plan for say we mobilize the people them. What you get for lead from one side, the other person lead from one side. It was a no-show. It was a no-show. Person go put your life on the line, let them go kill them. Where you not seem for be serious, it will never happen. And now, yeah, as we are, we don't talk and go, we don't talk and come. Now Samura for sure say yes, a meaningful and ensure say electoral justice, okay, is something that is pushed forward right across the region. If for Tinap and this apartheid, well, he's nowhere to be seen. You're not interested. You know one day. You don't care. You know what I mean? So finally, the gentleman from USA, as long as the process is standard and the gentleman from US we call again, like I say, as long as the process is standard, the process is non-discriminatory. It no matter if you get 50 people in one for be flag bearer. The process standard, Now the same for all man, not discriminatory, everybody subjected to the same questions and answers, and they can get 100, it no matter. All man, they go through the same process. All right, so it's not a bad thing. Again, the Monmouth meeting, we don't talk about that. The man from Kono spoke very well, but again, the man from Kono talked very well. The party bigger than everybody. The party bigger than everybody. For less Samura and his supporter, they now sit down. They challenge the party. They take steps for create a wedge and for reduce the party in attractiveness, for reduce the party in ability for people for going election. That means for say Samura not to be true APC in the first place. No. Not to be the true APC in the first place at all. Now be a big mistake for think about that. No matter what happened to win our party, we they sing victory song, we move forward. The party big past you. For let you grab now and believe say you big past the party and make like for saying that you and the party get plaba. Not to you and the party get plaba. That you and SLPP and Madabion and then rogue you. And they rogue you. The party want for move forward. They say no, wait. I don't bring people in car with the talk. The party want move forward. They say no, wait. All the wait fail now. You can hold the party responsible. That's not correct. It's not correct. The man from Riyadh, APC must organize himself. I cannot agree with you more. Jibrila from New Jersey, that's my brother. I hope and pray we can see and talk some of them days here when I get back to the States. I'm away for now. I think outside of that, in a nutshell, that completes everything.
No,
here.
hold on. I think
one thing, Sengapia, Ajibu Jallo, this what you talk so is fine, but I still believe, see, this idea of the process. You and I know. I don't know how much you go through your process for the MP, the member of parliament you even go for. I knew
flawed,
what
man.
I went
through.
It was
flawed. It was flawed, man.
It was
flawed.
Well,
agree with you.
So that's the problem. Now that's the talk, Ajibu.
But what's not happening prior to that? What's not happening after that now? Tell Potenki we don't get a new constitution. Then people always say NRM not bad people. I say no, NRM not so bad people. When I blame me or not blame me. Now be NRM now can get new constitution. We don't begin shape APC.
NRM. So I'm proud to be part of it.
Boy, me and you don't come off far. We don't talk about this not today. Me and you don't come off far. And what I like about you? Okay. You don't find me for all things. Yes. The same way you don't like you. They talk and jaga. NRM when they come, people begin cost, then begin this, begin that. Papa got MRM now benefits to APC.
Okay.
I'll tell you that.
Just one quick one, Ajibu, before we take you off the screen. Thank you very much, Oshukoto. Just one quick one. 10 day we one issue being come up from we on border when I call them Alhaji Muhammad Waise. Yes, Alhaji Muhammad Waise be make one stronger allegation against you. And it been say it a pull picture for sure say yes. You the 10 way SLPP be come out with the win, you sing and dance. In fact, you wear, SLPP polo for actually celebrate with the SLPP party. So why you say we don't actually pull picture, and I'm pretty sure you don't see that picture there, right?
But I don't see the SLPP
now, right?
t-shirt. Do you have the t-shirt down or see it?
Or the way you wear the SLPP
t-shirt.
So this one we wear so because now white there were not SLPP t-shirt?
No.
Okay. So tell me about this picture because this now waiting why you say release say you sing and dance with APC and SLPP.
So this picture, so after we lost election, and then I host to me, at this is drive me one me comrade come, Dr. Dovedwin. Now we decide say let we go eastern, let we go see Madina Raman, Minister Madina Raman, let we go see her. So we call and say where they come. So all the drive they go. Little did we know for say SLPP be deep and then thank you dance na stadium. So when we reach Congo Cross Bridge, they claim Rasmussen Street, we see all them crowd here. We know able for pass, so we park the motorcar. So we walk now, we go to my cousin, get restaurant there where they call Francesca's, na Bossot. I don't go now, go sit down, they keep comping. They keep comping. Then PKR, then small PKR, I see them. And then same PKR where APC 10 come, they wear APC t-shirts. Where SLPP can, they wear SLPP t-shirt. Now they can inside and can see me. They say, hey, Mr. Ajibu, look, now we can talk on TV. Now we can talk on radio. We can talk the English there. We can talk the Creole there. But we bituna. I say, so the picking them find them. So I'm using that as so accommodative. They see me on television, but never know say me as such a cool guy. So they ask for take picture. And I say, of course, sure. So now I'll take picture. In fact, all that picture they part this way, now Mrs. F take them. Now we know how to take picture. And that was it. Now the people away, I don't know how to call themselves. Now, there are then kind of people now, then kind of people away they show them picture, it's kind for misrepresent. Now old boy can call wretched. Wretched. Now me APC they can't doubt. I need you for BAPC. I mean choice for BAPC. If I don't have for BAPC, I know the BAPC. I be almost people again fumble they want get now SLPP. Are you kidding me? That's my choice.
Okay, so anyway, some people not still believe this. May I believe Ajibu and this one say, okay, I don't know that they talk Yusuf Shaif, I don't know that they say, but they basically saying a lie. Okay. Sorry about Ajibu. One moment you say I know, okay, I think that's a different thing. Okay, let's see why you say SLPP t-shirt with SLPP politicians. So now big waiting. Let's see the thing I don't know. So now big lyman. Okay. Well, I think any other thing we get why you say now instead we explain this picture because this not the picture we actually release. You know, for say within it.
Yeah.
At this point, that's so we end the show. Ojuku to one guy say I will put you on there, but oh yeah, I don't land then this thing. And the talk I stadium now, and the talk in voice.
Inside stadium this not a stadium, this na Bosalt, not a stadium this.
Well, and you know say Bosalt and can take her the same way.
No. Sagapia.
Mm-hmm.
You hear me?
Yes.
I was there, na Francesca.
Mm-hmm.
We sit on a door.
Mm-hmm.
Na me Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
So not to for say na be SLPP rally Ajibu Jallow attend.
Mm-hmm.
Now I make that day after the meeting that day,
Mm-hmm.
he sent the same picture to me.
Mm-hmm.
Now I tell and say, bo, myself been there na Francesca.
Mm-hmm.
I said we there we sit on there. So not to SLPP rally. I don't know why make Warite behind this picture.
Okay, so I go all at this point because why you say no there I go bully him. Thank you very much. I go all at this point. And I want to say thank you to Ojuku to Macaulay, thank you to Gunta, thank you very much Ajibu, and thank you very much to you to watch, like, share, and comment. Of course, we reach back now Yuan to my by God in morning inside the program we call Colores. So at the Iba Oba to
Right.
Bible don't have that to say. Okay. I can answer the put now the ball game low see. Voila.
Right, family members, they want for tell now plenty thank you. Now don't join we for listening to the message, share, likes, comments, calls, and all. Do the same thing tomorrow morning inside Cool Rest, and we'll catch up with you back the same time, Nanette, for bringing up more things them for understand what the things them will go on at the country. By break up lie, I'm out.
All right. Goodbye, good night, good morning, good afternoon. Hola, so very, very much. Tomorrow we get Joseph Fitzgerald Kamara. We go come join me inside the program for make we talk about the Constitution. You know, Joseph, they can tell we about this thing and they can analyze them for we understand better one. So join with me 9 p.m. Salon time for the program with Joseph Fitzgerald Kamara, Legal Truth versus Political Interest, the Amendment Bill, Tuesday 9 p.m. Salon time, and that not tomorrow. Well, for some part of the world, not today, this net, including we on side. Until then, well, for say, Koba me. Goodbye.
for hurt them, oh. Go by me, as I lay down cold, they catch me. Oh, she say hybrid beat, go by me. I'm in mama light lamb na room, oh yeah. Papa say na for hurt them, oh. Go by me, as I lie down cold, they catch me. Oh, she say hybrid beat, go by me, as I lie down. Good night, we dey hide, we dey play a love slow. Eyes they speak, but mouths no go show. Fingers touch fingers, hearts they beat. Secret moves, every glance they sweet. Small, small steps, we dey groove. Under lamplight, now we love they prove. No rush, no stress, just they feel. Now this way our love go real. Body close, heartbeat they rise. Every small move they hypnotize. We they love but we no go show. Night now ours, nobody go know. I'm in mama light lamb na room, oh yeah. Papa say na for hurt and oh. Go by me, as I lie down.